Yeah, this was the weekend to get into it.
Yeah, I had a great weekend. I watched Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
Great game.
Great game.
You didn't watch Saturday? You didn't watch the Jets?
Of course I did.
Oh.
Of course I did. That's true. I shouldn't forget that huge win of the Jets, and I love that. That was fun to watch, just to see them romp. But
your buddies on Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Did he play?
You know, I don't know. I didn't see him in the game.
Didn't hear his name either.
No, Marco. But I think that what it is he just got on the team like 2 weeks ago, and they're not going to... I don't know. I don't know that he's...
He doesn't know the system, and they're not going to play him that much?
I don't know. I don't know what goes on with that.
He has a history.
He has a history of not getting on that field.
Yeah, because here's the deal. If they traded for him 2 weeks ago, if he has to learn the system, why would they trade for him?
No, I think they have him on hold if somebody gets injured.
Like
a
reserve guy?
Yeah, they got to have that.
That's the best, because you get a ring if you win it all. You don't have to get injured.
We were me and my girlfriend were talking about that because we're friends with Marco.
Yeah.
If Marco gets a Super Bowl ring, is it good if you don't get to play?
I think it's not. If you haven't contributed even a little bit,
I don't know, man. I'd take it.
You know, they interviewed
Super Bowl ring.
Testaverde, and he said, I want a ring, and if it means Chad Pennington to get me a ring, then I will take the ring with Chad Pennington being...
I heard that, and I don't believe it.
No, but here's the difference.
Well,
Vinny's made him...
Vinny has said that, you know, he's trained Chad Pennington, and he's for 2 years been, working with him, and
he's made a contribution to the team. He helped the guy be a good quarterback. I mean,
but it's still not you on the, marshaling the team down the field and taking the, wearing the ring. What does that mean? Chad Pennington got it.
All I know is good to be back here. It's about 190 degrees in the studio, and I'm really ready to drop already, and I've been gone 2 weeks.
My yoo-hoo is coagulating.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta...
Your milk has already turned. Huh?
Jesus. Either turn off all the lights or something. Oh, my God.
You know what the deal is? Scott, the engineer's not here.
So nobody knows what...
So nobody knows what to do.
Nobody knows how to work the heat?
He's moving today.
Oh, can somebody figure out how to work the heat? It can't be that complicated.
No one learned our system.
Speaking of football, can I talk to you about our contest? What went on with our contest?
I was wondering about that yesterday.
Why don't I set the agenda? Okay. We've got time on that. We've got time. Baba Booey's setting the agenda.
Well, because sometimes you want me to remind you stuff.
I know.
I wasn't trying.
Not today.
Not right now.
Today I don't need you to remind me of anything.
Don't remind us now.
That was yesterday.
Baba Booey.
All right, so I watched Pittsburgh and Cleveland. That was good.
Great game.
Although if you're a Cleveland fan, you got to be kicking yourself in the head.
Terrible.
Yeah. The Jets romped, but I don't know how real that is. Like, you can't tell
with that. Was that a good team?
I think it was. They were pretty good.
They're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I was at the Jet game with a flask, a brand new flask, and they looked amazing, man.
Yeah, I mean, they seem like supermen at this point.
That Pennington guy, I mean, he looks like a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah.
Isn't it also because none of them can figure out what he's up to because he's so new?
No, I just think he's really a
he's
solid.
Sharp, yeah.
He keeps his head cool under pressure, and he rolls out and hits these touchdown passes. And I mean, the Colts aren't a great team, but the Jets looked unbelievable.
Sounds like you're in love.
Yeah, everybody's.
I love that Chad Pennington.
Talk to me about what's in the flask. What'd you have?
I had a little Johnny Black.
Yeah.
Now, how big is the flask?
Because, you're a degenerate, so I like to find out.
I was at a Jet game,
No, you needed it. It was cold.
Yeah, it was freezing.
Yeah.
But how big is the flask? I mean, is it like a pint of
no, it's
little thing.
You've seen flasks.
And what's the move? Do you keep it in your pocket and
it's funny.
That's the kind of thing you don't want people. I notice guys with flasks, they don't want people to see them sipping. So
it's funny. There's a huge line to get in the Jet game, right? It's not for people taking tickets. Since 9/11, of course, every single person has to get frisked.
You got to get there early.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And I guess you're not allowed to take a flask in the game, but these guys frisking you, they're just looking for...
Right.
The guy felt my flask, and he feels it, and he goes, yeah, you got a pea coat on. That's warm, isn't it?
You got a what?
He goes, I had a pea coat on. He goes, that warm. It's warm, isn't it? He slapped my flask. He goes, get in there, have a good time.
Your new best friend.
Everyone had a flask. He wouldn't have been able to do it. So
Let me ask you about the flask.
Yeah.
Where do you get this flask? Like, do you own one?
I own a flask.
Yeah. And how big is the flask?
Like a quart. Yeah, like a quart.
Yeah.
Oh, a quart?
No, it's not a quart. It's like a half pint.
Man, like a half a pint. Yeah.
And where do you keep it? Like in the coat pocket?
I got a big pea coat that I wear.
I think if I had a flask, I'd want to pull it out like out of my top pocket.
Right, I keep it here. But the move is, if they see you drinking out of a flask, they'll kick you out. So they sell them, the big Coors Light beers are plastic. Mm-hmm. You finish a beer real quick, and then in the bathroom you pour all the Johnny Black into the Coors Light.
Right.
So you drink, it looks like you're drinking a beer, but you're getting over on them because you're drinking Johnny Black.
Nice move. Way to go, brother.
And then you just drink the same beer for 4 quarters.
Don't you, when you go to a game, you just get up and go? You don't think about, putting liquid in your coat.
Well, if you got a problem, you do.
Now, Artie, are you one of those...
I'm just saying, normal people just get up and go somewhere. Yeah. Artie has to do all this planning.
Hey, he prepares. You gotta... I don't know.
A jet game is a lot of fun.
Agenda he's got to get
Artie,
through.
Are you one of those guys who knows exactly when they stop selling beer, so you go and get the 4 at a time?
Yeah, the baseball game, it's the 6th inning now.
Yeah.
What's up?
Usually those guys who check you are such pricks. I mean, like one time, it's hard to sneak beers into Jet Stadium. I mean, more than my friend dressed as Santa Claus one time. They had 18 beers. We dumped a case. We put them in. You
guys are like terrorists. Instead of bombs, you got beers strapped to you.
They got beers strapped to themselves.
They stopped Santa, and they made Santa take all of his beers out. His kids walking by, and Santa's dumping all the beers out.
Not in front of the kids.
You ain't getting nothing for Christmas.
Yeah.
Give you an idea. Casey's agenda at his family. And for a wedding, they were all groomsmen. They all got Jet flasks. That was their gift.
Nice.
With the name on it.
Jet!
Engraved in it.
You should see the meeting in the parking lot when you're going into the Jet game, and you have to break up the beers. There's a case of beer in the back of the car.
Right.
So, my buddy Frank, he's a construction worker. He's got one of those overall jumpsuits that you wear when it's cold, and his pockets everywhere. He goes, all right, I'm putting one in the leg. I got one here, one here. And then he comes up to, he goes up to everybody and he takes your left side jacket, your right side jacket. You take one here, you take one here. Right. Anybody got any open pockets? And you try to get everybody, set up so you can bring the whole case in.
Because you don't want to buy beer there. They charge too much money.
$8, $9 a beer.
But they don't search you for beer. They don't feel the beers.
You know what?
Depends on the dude.
If you go in with, if you put 30 beers in on everybody and they take 10 away, you still got 20.
Right. And figure it out. If it's $9 a beer, you're still ahead of the game.
We paid a case of Coors Light. We paid, I don't know, $18 for it.
Yeah. It should be like those strip clubs where the girls get all naked. You should be allowed to bring your own beer to a game. Bring your own alcohol in coolers.
Howard, the biggest degenerates ever go to these games. I mean, I remember one time during halftime, there was one of those pass, punt, and kick things for the kids.
Right.
There was 10 or 12-year-olds out there passing and throwing, see how far they can do it. A kid didn't throw the ball, he didn't throw it very far. The people booed him. 10-year-old.
Well, they're drunk.
Grow up, kid.
Yeah,
you know what? Before the games, they started showing those tailgate parties in the parking lot.
Right. Yeah.
It is so frightening. And I think they should just round all those people up. They don't even have tickets.
Right.
And it's freezing cold.
It's just the hanging.
Yeah. Hey, can I just tell you one embarrassing story?
I almost, I could have sat on the Colts side. I said, there's no way I'm going to a Jets game.
And sit on the Colts side.
How would you sit on the Colts side?
Well, Beth's 2 brothers are friends with 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍, the guy on the Colts. He's a linesman. And he had tickets, and I had brought him to the Stones concert, So he said, hey, tell Howard he's got a ticket if he wants to come. So I was going to go with them. And then I just said, you know what, man? I'd rather get there with my big screen TV.
It's cold.
Just chill out in front of the TV set and watch it. And I got news for you. If I had gone, I would have left at halftime anyway because the Jets were going to kick ass.
Yeah.
Hey, can I just tell you one drinking story that was really embarrassing? My dad and I went to a game. I can't remember, in like 85, and I can't remember whether it was the playoffs or not, but it was an important game. It was either the last game of the season. So my dad and I brought a flask, that we shared.
Nice.
Oh, dear.
So
nice.
Father-son flask.
This is great.
Isn't that nice?
2 straws.
So my dad and I had taken hits out of the flask, and my dad, he got a little,
Wasted.
He got a little wasted, which was funny to see. So there was this couple sitting behind us. They must be like 100-year-old season ticket holders, as a couple, and they're really old. And when there's a big play, you stand up to see what happened. Every time we stood up, they yelled at us, "Sit down, sit down." So my father kept going, be quiet, be quiet. My father kept hitting the flask.
Right.
Around the fourth quarter, this guy behind us had to be 80 years old. Around the fourth quarter, the guy called my father like an idiot or something like that. My old man turns around and picks him up by both collars, right out of the chair, and shaking him. And I'm like, Dad, chill out. He was going to beat the crap out of the old man.
Well, yeah, rightly so.
Oh, dear.
Your dad's the annoying guy who stands up every minute and doesn't care about anybody else.
You don't know what it's like to go to a game. Everybody
get excited.
No, but everybody stands up every minute.
Except that old couple.
Yeah.
Howard, it's safe to say if you have a flask, you have a drinking problem, right?
Right. I think so.
No, not on a Jet game. Take a flask to the opera. I mean,
Take a flask to work with you.
You're not going to the opera because you can't take a flask.
Well, yes, so.
Matt, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. Hey, Robin. How you doing? First of all, the flask is necessary for anything you do. Going to a sporting event.
Weddings.
I have one.
Believe me, dude. I like everywhere I go. I think I drank every night of vacation, and I'm almost up to the flask.
Well, you know what? That's why I said, now I know what to get you. I'm going to get you a flask.
Give me a nice flask. By the way,
Not only saving money.
Robin, your gift to me, which was a big bottle of champagne. One of your gifts. That went the first night.
That was the you got home, popped that up.
That was gone. That is the best champagne. She got me a bottle of Cristal.
No, it wasn't Cristal.
Yes, it is. What was it?
Krug.
Oh, that's what it's called, Krug. Yeah, it was really good, and that was gone.
How big was the bottle?
It was like a regular champagne bottle.
Regular, for people size, not Artie size.
Right. But the flask thing is, there's one problem when you do the flask thing, because I've done it a bunch of times. I did it at the Met game in the World Series. It was like 30 degrees.
Yeah.
You drink out of the flask, and everything seems like it's fine. Then you walk into warm weather, and you don't know how drunk you are until you get into a warm place. So you keep drinking it.
And Matt, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, so I saw you Saturday night at 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝐻.
Yeah, I was over at 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝐻. Guess who I went to dinner with?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I saw you with Beth, and first of all, never seen her in person. She's beautiful. And also, you're sitting across from some hot other girl.
Hot other girl was Mark Cronin's girlfriend.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
You're talking about Mark Cronin, the writer Mark Cronin?
Mark Cronin. You want to call him a writer? Go ahead.
Well, I
You're
don't
being
know what
generous.
else to call.
You're being very nice.
I heard something. Who's he dating?
He's just dating a nice girl.
Oh, okay.
And she's beautiful?
Yeah, she's very pretty. Very
Does
pretty
she
girl.
know it's Mark Cronin?
She does not.
Mark Cronin.
Mark Cronin. I don't know how far. I don't know how far you go back with with our show, but I used to do a television show on Channel 9 here in New York.
That was a great show.
And Mark was this guy who was a chemical engineer, went to University of Pennsylvania. He was, doing great. All of a sudden wakes up one morning, decides he wants to be a comedy writer. No one will hire him except me.
Right. So somehow you hired
Yeah, I hired him.
Engineer.
And he turned out to be pretty good. He was a real good writer and went on after that show to produce 3 shows out in California. He's got a brand new TV show coming on.
What did he produce?
For the WB, he's got... he filled up a house with, has-been celebrities.
Oh.
And now they're going to all... live together. And I go, what do they win money? He goes, no. That's just the point. They don't do anything except live together, and we just keep throwing crap at them to do, and he's going to come in and explain it. But
okay,
he's got like MC Hammer, Emmanuel Lewis,
Vince Neil
from Motley
is
Crue.
that the one that what's his name? Who always sings those songs? Corey
Feldman's in that.
And this one.
Yeah,
one of those Playboy chicks. He got a hot Playboy chick.
Brandy Roderick.
Oh God.
And he goes, it's I don't know. So anyway. Cronin's
pretty, that girl.
What?
The girl is really pretty.
Yeah, very pretty girl.
Let me ask you a question about Mark. You know, before Mark had any success with you or anybody else, he was married to somebody pretty hot, right?
Yeah.
So
and rich, I think.
What's? I mean, is he a good-looking guy?
No. He's a geek.
I'm just checking.
No, he really looks like a chemical engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was with Beth's two brothers, too.
Nice guys.
Nice guys. Those Caminos.
Yeah, that was good stuff there, huh? The best guacamole in the city, I think, so far.
Yeah, very good. And
so, who picked up the tab? Did Mark?
Please. he did go for the wallet, though. He did.
He did.
He made the move. Yeah. He made the move.
Good for you, Mark.
Yeah, he did. He made the move, and I just said, no.
But here's the deal. I think about this all the time. If I was going out to dinner with you and I was going to pay.
Go ahead. I know exactly what you do.
Here's what you do, because I've done this a million times. I went out with there's a couple that will never let us pay. I get up to go to the bathroom and have dessert. I find my waitress. I go, here's my credit card. They should never see the bill.
Right. That's what you do. But Cronin, of course, didn't do it.
He just made the move.
Yeah. Like Stuttering John makes the move. It's like,
please. How come when he goes to make the move, you don't let him finish the move?
Because they know he can't do it.
You should let him.
Oh, you can't let Stuttering John do it.
Oh, come on. You know what? He's got more money than me. You guys all feel sorry for him.
You know, somehow you always feel...
Let Howard pay for me if I went out with you.
Exactly. Everyone expects me to pay because they think I've got $20 gazillion.
Well, you know, Howard, I have a question.
I don't make much money, you know, so...
I took listen to this. We called you, actually, Robin, but you were unavailable.
Yeah.
We took, it was a bunch of us going out to dinner. I forget what night it was.
Must have been Saturday, if that was, yeah.
Yeah. We went down to Mercer Kitchen. Me, Artie, Stuttering John and his wife, Ralph. Oh, I know what it was. Ralph says to me, hey, I want to get a bunch of people together for dinner.
Oh, this was early in the vacation.
Yeah. I want to get a bunch of people together for dinner. I go, great, count me in. I'd love to get together with everyone. He goes, all right, I'm in charge. So he doesn't make a reservation anywhere forever.
Oh, no.
Then at the last minute, he calls me up. Do you know where we should go?
And he called me at the last minute to go. He goes, I know this is last minute, but we're going out tonight.
Yeah. So he goes, do you know anywhere we should go? So I said, dude, I thought you were taking care of this. I said, well, you know it's a real nice place? Mercer Kitchen. Oh, really? Okay, can I drop your name? Because we might have trouble getting a table.
Yeah, at this
So I said, well, go ahead. He drops my name. He gets a table. He calls me back. He goes, you know, I don't know if we should go to Mercer Kitchen because they don't have any round tables. And I don't like sitting at a square table. So it's not.
Ralph.
It's not.
Over.
He's like a girl. He goes, it's not good for conversation. I said, well, you know what? You just dropped my name. Do me a favor. Don't cancel the reservation because of a table, of a square table. I'm fine with a square table, and you've used my name. I don't want you to cancel at the last minute. I said, well, okay, I'm coming. I don't ask him who's coming or anything. Well, who needs to be there?
I thought he was planning this.
That's what I thought, too. So I go, well, what about Ross? Maybe give Robin a call. Call some people, see what they're doing. Yeah, I'll call some people. So Now, this was supposed to be done days ago. See, that's why you got the call.
Right, at the last minute.
Yeah. Who else did I call? So I said, well, what about Artie? You know, what, some people. Get together with some people.
He doesn't know anybody.
Right. So I show up. I get there. Ralph, by the way, comes over to my apartment because he wants to ride down to the place.
Oh. He's throwing a party, but you have to get him there.
Yeah. So I take him. We go down there. Everybody's there. There's a square table. There's 3 seats left. One for me, one for Beth, one for Ralph. Ralph plants himself. There's 2 seats next to each other, which you would think would be for me and Beth to sit next to each other. And there's one all the way at the end where Ralph will be in Siberia.
Right.
And Ralph plants himself down where me and Beth should be sitting. And because he doesn't want to sit.
He takes one of the 2 seats that are together.
Yeah, because he hates a square table and doesn't want to be at the end.
Right.
So I said to Beth, well, there's no room for us. We'll go to another table. So Ralph begrudgingly moves to Siberia at the end of the table and is pouting the entire friggin' time because he's not in the midst of all the action.
Right, where he thinks the good spot is.
And believe me, I was at the end of the table, too. It makes no difference. But then when he got enough alcohol, he couldn't care less where. You know what? Alcohol turns you into a man. Went from being a crying girl to a man.
That was a fun night. You had the Chopin vodka.
Yeah, it was loaded. So anyway, then the bell comes.
Yeah.
And
it's Ralph's party.
It's Ralph's party. I see nobody reaching for the bill. The bill's been laying there for for an hour.
I reached.
Yeah, I saw you did a reach.
But you couldn't reach it?
Yeah, you couldn't reach it. He was very far away from it.
He tried.
Yeah. So I just said, you know what? I'll pay for the whole thing. Boom.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He thanks you belatedly.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I paid for the thing.
I love all these people who are so willing to accept invitations and never pay.
I was a guest. And all I know is
invited you.
I paid for the whole thing. And to me, if someone really wants to pay, they go up to the waiter, as Gary was saying.
Right.
You go up and you talk to the person during it.
Especially if you've arranged a party.
Right.
You go in and you say, make sure I get the bill.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he should. Well, I mean, I couldn't pay for the whole 12 people, though.
Yeah, you want to be sitting there splitting everything
I would have paid for me and
Howard. He would have been like, I had the lobster salad.
Right. Oh, I hate that.
And then I have horrible fits that they've made the reservation in my name, and then no one will leave a good tip if we all split it up.
Right, because then there's cheaping out on the tip, too. When they don't include the tax when they're splitting things up. They do a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Ralph billed it to me as him and Booker were having a Christmas party.
Yeah, well, that Howard will pay for.
Yeah. I said, all right, where is it?
Great. Him and Booker were having a Christmas party.
That's what he said.
Boy, I didn't even see Booker make the move with the credit card.
Well, yeah, when Ralph left the message on my machine, he said, I'm thinking of getting people together.
Well, he gets them together and I pay. I love that. And he's the hero.
Oh, boy.
He's invited you.
It's Ralph. I'm trying to figure out a place where Howard could buy us dinner. Do you have?
Howard, where do you want to buy dinner?
Howard's buying dinner tonight. Who wants to go?
Do you have any suggestions?
Since Howard's paying, he should pick the restaurant. That's why I called.
Has he ever paid at any of the times you ever?
One time he paid and his credit card bounced.
That was the best.
That was the best. That was the best. I finally broke down and said, okay, I'll let him pay. Let's see what happens. They come back to the table. I'm sorry, Mr. Sorella. Your card has expired or denied or something. He goes, so he didn't have any cash. I just said, give me the bill.
So he's never paid.
No. I think one time maybe. I don't know.
He's never pulled out a credit card again since that day.
Hey, wait, I know there are a ton of people on the phones, and we got tons of stuff to talk about because we haven't been with you for 2 weeks, but I got to play you something right now as we go into commercial. And this is going to get you charged up for today's show because this is something we've been waiting for a long time. Here you go. Just listen to this.
Today, on a very special Howard Stern show, a mother and son reunite after more than 30 years.
Dude, my life has never gone this well. I'm in love. I'm going to actually have probably the best Christmas I ever had. You guys have given me the coolest Christmas present I've ever got.
That's today, on a very special Howard Stern show.
Big reunion show. We wanted to do a reunion show ever since Oprah first came on the air.
Right, we never managed to do it, but today...
Found Cabby's mom. Took me 3 friggin' years to locate her. She's here. She's in the building, and Cabby's in the building right now.
And they're not in the same room.
They're not in the same room. They're going to be meeting here later in the program.
Wow.
And a very special...
They're both already here.
They're both here. Very special Howard Stern show.
Oh, how are we going to do this?
Yeah. And on tomorrow's show, Cabby's mom will box Stuttering John's mom.
No, what are we doing? Are we meeting Cabby first? Or?
I thought it through for the entire vacation. We're going to meet Cabby first.
Oh, God.
Because really, we should leave the surprise. It's Cabby's moment.
Right.
And then his mother will walk in. And after all these years of searching, Cabby...
She wasn't looking for him, though.
No. Not till we found her. No.
She was fine.
She was fine. She was doing great. But no, she'd always been curious about... and I talked to Cabby over vacation, and I said, you know, there's nothing up my sleeve. All I want to do is do a reunion show. You know, a serious reunion show.
Yes. And he was willing to wait because this has been a long time for him.
Yeah, he's nervous as hell. I mean, you can imagine.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I would be too. Look at what he's done to himself.
No, he really is. I mean, this is like the biggest moment in his life. He's like, oh my God, this is like earth-shattering.
Hey, Howard.
We're having somebody here to assist him.
No, Cabby doesn't want any assistance. He's going to have I think his girlfriend's going to be here.
Yes, okay. Somebody.
Yeah, someone will be here to carry him out. Yeah.
Can we talk about how Cabby called us over the vacation and like?
Yeah, let's do that when we get back.
All right.
Because I really do want to.
We have been rambling.
I just want to thank you, Howard. 2 months ago, I won a big screen TV from the show, and it's awesome.
Oh, good.
Thank you for
you mean you actually got it?
Yeah, Tom Gizamondo. I worked with him. I worked with Tom Gizamondo. He really hooked me up really nice.
You didn't have to call 7 on your side?
You know, it's funny because I won it in, like, end of August, September, and I probably didn't get it until about a month ago. So.
Wow.
Wow. It's great. On this station, a lot of times our listeners have to almost sue the radio station to get their prizes.
Well, look at how
I had to call like every week. You know, I'm like, what's going on? Like, we're working on it. We'll get it to you soon. You know, I didn't want to be like a pain in the butt because, you know, I did win this awesome prize. And you
think we work for a small company? Like, I worked for a small radio station, my first job.
Yeah.
And we all used to race to the bank because if you got there last, sometimes your check wouldn't clear.
Absolutely. I remember those days.
I mean, that's almost like our prize closet.
Yeah.
All right, listen, I got to take a break.
What you doing? I like this. This is a good side of you.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Cabby, you know, and actually we've kind of communicated with Cabby's mom, and she's real excited. At first she was like, oh, gee, the Howard Stern show, they're setting me up for disaster, blah, 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 blah.
Not only that, I mean, this was out of the blue. She didn't know that her son was looking for her.
No, she didn't. And so then, you know, she was thinking about it, and then she decided to do it, and then she did some research of her own, and she's aware of who her son is.
She researched him.
Yeah, a little bit. And, you know, she's like, oh, you know, he's cute.
Oh,
right?
She looked at him?
Yeah, she saw him somewhere. But we're not sure if she saw Kane. Or
she probably thinks it's Kane.
Oh, because she goes, you know what? My son is so cute. She goes, he looks a lot like me, but much cuter. Right.
Oh, and my goodness. It is Kane.
And I'm thinking... She might think it's Kane that's Cabby. I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be a great show, and
if he looks like her, I hope for her case of this game.
But anyway,
oh my goodness.
Well, it's great, man. I think you're doing a great job.
it is great, and and she's excited, and he's excited, and it's going to be a great moment on the show, and that's going to be happening in the next hour, okay?
Yeah, the softer side of Howard. I like it.
There you go, brother.
The new Howard.
The new Howard, if you will.
The new Howard.
The 2003.
The new Howard. I'll tell you about my vacation. I want to. We were in here having the funniest discussion about New Year's Eve and vacation. Because I said to Artie, "What'd you do New Year's?" And he goes, "Oh, I took Dana up to Vermont for a little, Vermont New Year's Eve."
Yeah.
He goes, and that's what were you doing? Snowboarding?
I went snowmobiling.
He went snowmobiling, and he goes, and that's another flask activity.
Everything with the flask.
I tell you, it makes everything a little more interesting.
It's the adult baby bottle.
Yeah.
You got your bottle with you? Sure.
Did you pack your nappies in your bottle?
Yeah, little Johnny Black.
I like that you didn't do anything physical. You were on a machine.
No, I don't ski. I skied once in my life, and it went horribly bad.
I'll never ski.
It's really dangerous if you don't. It looks like fun if you know what you're doing.
It's fun.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
I have such a phobia about it because when I was 13, well, actually when my cousin Paul was 13, so I was about 11, he went on a ski trip, and he came back there to remove all the cartilage in his knee, and his knee was never the same, and I just was like, you know what? Maybe it's a great feeling, but I like the feeling of walking on my actual cartilage.
There are thousands and thousands. Well, Hammond, what's that newswoman? Every time she goes skiing, she breaks her ankle or something.
On Fox. Paul is on, yeah.
But everybody else manages to get back without injury.
Not really.
I'll tell you something.
What? Well, you ask Gary about his son.
When you go skiing with the family, Howard, let me tell you what kind of work you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you got 4 sets of skis, me, my wife, and the 2 kids, right? You pull up to the 2-minute unloading zone. Now I unload all the skis and all the boots, right? Now they stand there. I got to run and park the car like a mile away. Now I run back. Now I got to carry like 3 sets of skis because my kids can't carry their own skis because they got the boots on now.
Yeah.
You can't walk in those boots. Then
it's exhausting.
Lucas goes to ski. Wait, listen. Lucas goes to ski school at 9 o'clock. So by the time you get him signed in and everything, Jackson's got to go to ski school at 9:45.
Where's your wife in all this? Is she doing anything?
No, she's got Lucas. I'm pulling Jackson. We're all carrying stuff.
How about she carries both kids?
And listen,
while you park the car.
So you get Jackson in at 9:45.
Gary's pulling her on a sled.
She's in another buggy he's pulling.
I got Mary on the sled. I'm pulling her with my teeth. What does daddy equal slave?
I'm Dasher. I'm Gary.
By the time you get the kids into ski school, right?
Yeah.
Now Mary and I go to put on our boots, get our skis on. We get on the slopes. It's 5 after 10. We got to pick up the first kid at 11:30.
Where's the joy in that?
Yeah, why are you doing anything?
Got 85 minutes of really good skiing in.
Yeah, seriously, are you just completely exhausted after a vacation like that?
I was sweating.
Crazy.
2 days, I'm sweating before I even put my boots on.
Yeah.
Because you're carrying and you're running and you're picking.
But is there joy in it for you?
There is, because it is fun to ski and it is fun to see them ski. But then the end of the day is the same thing.
And Jackson got hurt.
He did.
But he had to be carried down on the stretcher.
He had to go on the ski stretcher, yeah.
What did he do?
He twisted his, he messed up his knee a little bit. He's fine.
Dude, I got 5 words for you. Sonny Bono. Okay?
Oh, boy.
Seriously.
One guy skis into a tree.
Skiing's a lot of work. We were up in Vermont, and Dana said to me, I think I might want to go skiing. Like, trying to prompt me to go, okay, I'll come with you. And I was like, all right, well.
Have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, so what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to go to the lodge and get a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I actually got to do something I always wanted to do as a skier. I went up to 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗄 with Bucky, one of our sales guys, who's an amazing skier.
Right.
And,
Bucky's an amazing
Bucky is an amazing skier.
And you know what I said to him? He got a little insulted. I said, Bucky, you're an amazing skier. I said, I'm shocked that you're an amazing skier. And he goes, why are you shocked? I go, because this is a giant pain in the ass that takes a lot of patience, and you're not a guy for patience or
He just does not look like an athlete.
Unbelievable.
Jean-Claude Bucky.
I mean, Howard, you look at him from behind, his skis are together. He's just such a fluid motion. It's so unbucky.
Really?
Yeah.
Bucky Dent.
Bucky becomes graceful on skis.
Very graceful.
So you went skiing with Bucky?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Jody and a couple other people. But I
think a lot of fun.
Living life in the fast lane.
Yeah.
I did the thing I always wanted to do.
Yeah, but Alpine Bucky is different from radio station Bucky.
I will tell you one thing about Bucky. Bucky's the funniest dude in the world. Bucky.
His name's Bucky.
He doesn't like to. He's not out with the times.
Belong on skis.
See that grown man over there? Yeah, his name's Bucky.
Yeah.
Bucky doesn't like to move ahead with the times.
Right.
Like if you see the way people dress.
Right.
Now, most of the outfits are black and that whole thing.
Bucky's old school.
Bucky's wearing fire engine red ski pants.
My goodness.
And
When I learned to ski, they didn't have black.
Well, here's the funny thing. We're sitting on the lift, and he goes, I went to go buy new ski pants. He goes, you can't find red anywhere. Everything's black now.
He wants red ski pants.
Because you know who else wears red? Bozo.
You can spot him a mile away.
What do his skis look like?
He's got the thin, long skis. I mean, the guy could ski.
Wow.
He dresses like a Von Trapp.
But I did the thing I always wanted to do. The place I was staying, the condo that I was staying, you walk out, you go 20 feet, you put on your skis, and you go down the hill.
Nice.
You ski right up the mountain.
No kids.
You know what? I did that yesterday morning. I left the kids. I got up at 7 in the morning.
Nice.
My skis up by 7:45, and I was gone for 2.5 hours.
When stuff's too much effort, it just ruins it for me because I get all crazed from it. Like the only thing I'm capable of handling for a vacation is going to one of these Caribbean islands, planting myself in a chair, and sitting there all friggin' day.
But when you had littler kids,
I couldn't go.
He never took them skiing.
Allison took the kids everywhere. I could not handle it. In fact, now I got the dog. I barely handle that. I mean, you got to we had to get the dog in shape because don't forget the dog got her period. Did you know this story?
No.
We got a dog. Beth and I both love bulldogs, so we get the dog. And the day we got an older dog, a 9-month-old puppy, but 9 months old, which is great because the dog hasn't had an accident, completely house trained. But when we first got her, we were still working. It was before vacation. First day we get her, she goes right into heat, which is something you don't want to go through.
You didn't tell us this.
Yeah, the dog gets her period. And it's, how, women get all ragged out? Dogs get it 50 friggin' times worse because the period...
The dog PMSs?
PMSs, there's progesterone running through their bodies. Their nipples grow.
Oh.
Their vaginas look like a ball sack.
Oh. They're like hanging out.
Because it hangs. The dog, the breeder told us, you see a couple of drops of blood. We had to put the dog
There was a trail.
in sanitary belt and panties. Panties. My dog's in panties.
Did you take pictures that much?
Yeah, I'm bringing them in for you tomorrow. You're gonna die. It's the funniest thing.
Panties hot.
She hated the panties.
No G-string, big.
It's G-string. It's G-string.
Oh.
And the dog is running around, and I'm changing maxi pads. I'm
doggy pads or are they human?
Oh, human. Human, but they look like what a broad wears.
Oh, stop it.
And
you wouldn't do that for a girl.
No, but I love the dog, and I get emotional with the dog, but, I got to tell you. The dog got the period. She must have stressed out. Must have stressed out from moving the home. She got
weepy?
Itchy on her face and it started to rub her eye.
She broke out.
From her period.
Somebody was telling you in here that you needed to clean between those folds really good.
Yeah, well, believe me, I have a saga you wouldn't believe, but we cleaned the folds good and everything. So, and then the dog started to get itchy butt and this and that. So we had to take on one problem at another.
Itchy butt?
Yeah.
What's that from?
We didn't know. So we have the vacation to straighten the whole dog out. So I stayed home. I was supposed to go to Caribbean.
I know. You said you canceled your whole vacation.
Canceled the whole thing.
I laughed because I said, yeah, he's got this dog now. He can't even go.
Listen, I can't even go anywhere.
You canceled your vacation to the Caribbean, and skiing's a pain in the ass.
No, we wanted to get to know the dog.
But you
we were really into the project of the dog. So, I got a dog with panties. I'm changing the panties.
And you're walking her with the panties?
And you got to explain to people why there are panties on.
The panties?
I actually took her out to the Hamptons to get through the worst of her period.
Oh.
Because that way she could not wear her panties when she was outside, and it was very good.
What other dog gets to go to the Hamptons and get through a trauma?
Nobody takes me anywhere.
Right. You have your period, you're right here. So, and also no photographers, with the panties. You don't want that. So anyway, I just was going through that.
Uh-huh.
Then the dog had to go on antibiotics for her eye that she scratched. Then the itchy butt, I brought the dog to Dr. 𝗛cie out on Staten Island, which was a 2-hour trip because there was so much traffic. And Dr. 𝗛cie is like the bulldog expert.
Oh, really? He's Mr. Bulldog.
He's like the guy.
Dr. Bulldog.
If you go to him, he'll solve anything. He takes, look, there's nothing wrong with this dog. He goes, they hardly have a tail. He cleans under the tail. Boom, no more itchy butt.
You gotta clean its tail?
Gotta clean its tail.
With like a wipe?
Little wipe, yeah.
To wipe the butt of the dog.
You got like a handy wipe for the dog.
Just the tail, not the butt. You don't touch the butt.
Good.
So, yeah.
Dog.
So Dominic went to Puerto Rico. He calls every day. He goes, oh, it's so warm. I'm in the water right now. Make sure you pick up the dog duty. And it was funny the first 2 times, but every day he's like, make sure the dog...
Why don't you enjoy your vacation, Dominic?
He goes, with the cold... that's what Beth said to me. He's so miserable on his vacation that he's calling me every minute.
Would you really be thinking of razzing somebody if you're having a good time?
And I would get so pissed. I said to Beth, I'm never having dinner with this guy again. And I said, and secondly, I am having a good time. We're having a fine time.
You're not thinking of calling him.
No, I don't want to call Dominic. I can't stand him.
All you have to do is think of him in his bathing suit. The joke's on him.
I was going to mail him the duty. Every movement. I'll go, here it is. I picked it up for you.
Box it up. Give the sanitary pads.
I'm not all that bummed out about picking up the duty, oddly enough. I don't think it's a big deal.
You love the dog.
I do.
You wouldn't want to pick up someone else's dog.
No. But the dog's a good dog, and the dog hasn't had any accident. She hangs out, and she's very mellow.
How long does the period last?
It was 3 weeks.
What?
3 weeks.
Now, when does it come back again?
You have 6 months, I think.
So then you're going to get her fixed.
Oh, yeah. February.
Oh, you got to do that.
You got to wait a whole month in addition because the progesterone streams through their body, female hormone.
Right.
It's like a whole deal. So I was busy with that.
You're learning way too much.
I know so much about bulldogs. I'm walking the dog. The guy goes, hey, Howard, how you doing? He goes, I got a bulldog, too. He says, I was wondering. He goes, but my dog has a slight limp. I said, what food do you have her on? He goes, blah, blah, blah. I go, no, that's puppy food. And your dog's a puppy, but it's growing too fast. I've read about all this. And I can tell you what's wrong with the dog.
So you're now like that doctor.
I'm like Dr. 𝗛cie.
You're the guru of the Obi-Wan Bulldog.
I'm Obi-Wan Bulldog, dude. But, man, I was like, man, this is a lot of work. There was a couple of times I was ready to bring the dog back, but Beth's like, no.
She was handling.
She loves the dog.
I saw a bulldog last night, and I thought of you, and the guy was trying to go into a store.
TV commercial?
No.
In real life.
In real life. He was trying to go into a store, so, it was snowing.
Yeah.
He wanted to tie the bulldog to a tree. And every time he tried to walk away, that dog made the saddest sound
I
have ever heard.
That's what mine does. They cry.
Yeah. I was like, that's like something's hurting.
Yeah, they cry. Yeah. My dog cries.
I said, I wonder if your dog makes that noise.
Oh, yeah, you could hear my dog cry.
Oh, dear.
If Beth leaves the room, the dog cries.
It's a funny-looking dog, though.
Isn't it?
They all are.
Yeah.
I mean, even this guy's, I was like, oh, there's that face.
Howard did this thing where he gave the dog and the dog can't eat it, so he tries to eat it, but he keeps spitting it out.
Dog can't eat a grape.
He can't because his mouth is...
The mouth is so weird. They can't figure out how to eat it, so it just goes flying out across the room. It's the funniest thing.
I do the same thing with a grape.
Yeah. But, yeah, the dog cries. It's great. It's nice.
No.
But it was a lot of work.
Do they sell doggy panties? Or you
got to go to the pet shop. But it turns out the doggy panties stay on because they hook up under the dog's tail. My dog don't have a tail, so the panties keep falling off, and I'm lifting the goddamn panties.
Panties can't stay in place.
Yeah, and I go over to my buddy's house, and I had to keep the panties on. And
bulldoggy panties.
Because you don't want to get blood all over everyone's
Of course not. But it was heavy flow? Or?
Heavy flow. Oh, there's no light flow, baby.
Did he mess up?
I said I didn't change my kids' tampons. What am I doing?
This is like
Maxi-pad action. Unfriggin' believable.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and that makes the dog have to pee, so you got to take her out every 2 hours.
Oh. And how does she let you know she has to go?
We just took her out every 2 hours. But now she's up to the point where she comes over to my bed and wakes me up and says, I got to go to the bathroom, goes down, goes to the bathroom, comes back up. So she's all right.
It's like you have a kid now.
It is. It is, and I'm like, why did I do that to myself?
I'm sitting here, I'm trying not to say it.
Yeah.
But that sounds like work.
Because you know me, I get like, I want a dog, I want a dog, I want a dog. I get the dog, and I'm like, wait a second, what happened to my perfect life?
But let me ask you a question.
What did I do?
It's a big
You're running around saying Baba Booey shouldn't take his kids skiing.
I know.
You're in the same position.
Howard,
I'm not in the Caribbean.
Here's a big
I'm the
question.
Caribbean because I'm changing a panty.
I'm changing panties on a dog.
Here's a big question.
What am I doing?
This comes up all the time with friends of mine.
Mm.
You want to go on vacation this summer for 2 weeks. What are you going to do with the dog?
Well, Laura loves the dog, and she has dogs, and also our breeder will take the dog anytime.
Because actually our cousin, she had a Dalmatian. She boarded it. She got home. He was
Oh, no.
Yeah, died of like parvo.
Oh, what's that?
It's a disease that dogs
Heartworm or
get.
something?
Yeah, like a worm or something.
But I mean, she was gone for 10 days. When she got back, her dog was dead. She was heartbroken.
Wow.
Yeesh.
So you got to leave with somebody you trust. You're lucky you have somebody.
Yeah.
Because usually you have to hit up all your friends and relatives.
You know what else freaks you out? Aside from the commitment to the dog, you go to the vet with the dog and you see all the sick dogs, and that makes you crazy because you're like, oh my God, look at all the problems I could be having.
Yeah, did the guy with who's the guru of bulldogs, did he have a room full of sick bulldogs?
Must about 10 of them.
Now, do you go in there? I'm not joking around when I say this. Do you like hold the dog's paw? Like it's
No, yeah, you got to. Oh no, yeah.
Like
you got. Oh, it's worse than taking the kids. Kids, I used to leave in the room. I go sit out and read magazines. This is unbelievable.
You got to stay right there with them.
Yeah. I said to the dog, I got to concentrate on my kids.
Look at what you've headed to a couple of vets. You change a maxi pad.
You don't even know the half of it.
Oh, washing faces and tails.
Oh, it's a whole thing every day. I said to Beth, what happens?
And picking up duty.
I said, what happens if you and I break up? Who's going to take you? Have to still come and take care of the dog.
Or you're giving the dog to her.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that.
You will, too.
Oh, no. Well, you both love the dog. What
you will give the dog to her.
Court case.
No. I've already signed on as the owner.
But wait a minute.
His papers, so I own the dog.
If you can transfer ownership. If you say that the dog cries when Beth leaves the room.
Yeah.
Oh, the dog loves
She's getting the dog.
It's her dog.
It follows Beth around like it's...
Yeah.
That dog's no idiot.
The dog knows.
Yeah, and like I go to Beth, boy, the dog doesn't even pay attention to me. She goes, oh, the dog loves you. She thinks I can't handle the fact that the dog doesn't love me as much.
That's right, you're jealous.
I go, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm over it.
I'm over it.
You'll give the dog to her.
Yeah. So that's that. That was my vacation.
You know how you heard Artie was talking about going snowmobiling. Did you hear about this woman who went snowmobiling and died because she had a microwave on the handlebars.
Why would somebody do that?
Did you hear about this?
No.
Gary, you didn't hear about this?
Wait,
No.
a microwave?
Right, Freddie?
I heard about it, and that's all the information I got.
Was she making a
Why did she have the microwave?
I don't know, but she got into an accident because she had a microwave on, carrying it on her handlebar.
You tell a great story.
Thank you for
He started telling me this story
That's what
during the commercials, and I said, "Wait, save that for the air." And I realized the whole story. He doesn't know anything more about it.
He has only a headline.
He has only a headline. Why did she have a microwave on the handlebars? Was she using the snowmobile as a car?
She was heating up an empanada.
I mean,
I think she was transporting the microwave.
Right.
Wow.
I don't,
And how did the microwave cause an accident?
I don't know. She probably couldn't see over it.
Hey, let me just get this going because I know Fridge is on the phone. So we had a football poll all year. 5 guys.
Well, for the season.
Yeah, for the season. And whoever picked the most winners, it was Casey, Gary's son, an 8-year-old, Jackson, Artie, William Refrigerator Perry, and a monkey.
Yes.
And the monkey just would spin a wheel. And my point being, the monkey, as far as I know, was doing just as well as everyone else.
All these other guys are sitting around figuring it out for a week, and the monkey spins a wheel.
Anyway, so where are we at? This is for betonsports.com.
These are the final results.
Go ahead and give them to me.
All right, so Artie, in his last game, he lost. So Artie finishes the season 4-10. Okay. Artie the big gambler.
Hey, Artie, don't bet on the Jets.
No, I have made a decision not to do that.
Good man.
Okay, Jackson won his last game. He finishes the season 6 wins, 7 losses, and a tie.
Not bad for an 8-year-old.
Okay. The monkey, spinning a wheel, won his last game. He finishes at 500, 7-7.
Wow.
Okay. Now here's the big news. Here's what you got to know. Going into the final week, it's KC and the Fridge tied.
Right.
Tied for number 1.
They both have 8 wins. Okay. Fridge picks a game. Buffalo giving 7 to the Bengals. I turn on the game. Buffalo's up like 28-0. So I can see they end up winning that game.
Right.
Done.
Fridge wins.
Fridge wins his game. So now Casey's got the late game. It's Dallas and Washington. Casey picks the Redskins, giving 6.5 to Dallas.
Uh-oh.
Would you like to take a stab at the final score of the game, Howard?
What is it?
6.5 to Dallas?
Yeah.
So what was the score? You didn't beat the spread.
20-14. By 1/2 point, Casey lost the money.
Wow.
Howard, in the last
25 grand you blew.
in the last 2 minutes, the whole game, Washington was Dallas, right? They held them to probably under 150 yards total offense the whole game.
You must be kicking yourself.
It was like somebody just kicked me in the stomach.
How much could you use $25,000?
Oh my God!
That would have changed his life.
Oh, wait, let me tell you this. Let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So the last play of the game, right? All Washington has to do is just hold on and just don't let them score. The quarterback for the Cowboys gets back, throws up a Hail Mary pass. In the end zone, the guy catches it. I'm down. I need him just to stay there. They score a touchdown. I lose.
Oh my God!
2 minutes.
Oh my God!
1/2 point.
How did the monkey end up doing this? Did he tie you?
7-7.
He's 7-7, and you're what?
You're
Casey had 8 wins.
8 and 6.
So Casey's 1 win better than the monkey.
Wow.
And I'm 3 losses.
Hey, let me congratulate the Fridge. Fridge. Hey, Fridge. You there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. We're kind of being low key.
Hey, how's it going?
Fridge, congratulations, 25,000.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
By the way, the Fridge. Now, Fridge, you're donating your money to charity.
The National Organization of Professional Athletes.
What? What, Fridge?
Hello?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I said charity started at home.
Yes, charity does start at home. Actually, in your case, it's not going to your home. It's going to... Where is it going again?
The National Organization of Professional Athletes. I'm not sure what they do.
Yeah, what do they do?
Huh?
What does the National Organization of Professional Athletes do?
Oh, that's my agent.
That's your agent?
Yeah.
Wait a second. So who belongs to this charity? You and your agent?
Yeah, me, my agent.
He does charity begins.
Oh.
It's a charity that installs jacuzzis in my house.
So, Fridge, you are taking the money for yourself?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh. Gary goes, hey, the fridge is going to... Gary goes... Gary says to me, the fridge is going through some kind of messy divorce. He's just rather give the money to charity.
You're kidding? You're getting a divorce?
Howard, there's right here. There's the masthead, the letterhead, the National Organization of Professional Athletes.
Yeah, he just ran that off.
No, that's
Fridge
wrong.
made that himself.
Okay.
No, that's my agent.
Fridge, I don't understand. So, I like this. I want to set up a charity like this.
Well, look here. Hey, that's what we all do, don't we?
Yeah. Gary goes, man, the fridge is giving the 25 G's to charity.
Now, that would have been funny because I'm sitting there, poor KC is a charity case.
Yeah, and I said to myself, you know, the fridge got that fridge.com. He's selling actual refrigerators and, you know, signing stuff. And he'll even, if you buy $100 worth of refrigerator stuff, he'll visit your house. And I'm like, why does he keep the $25,000 for himself? Meanwhile, he is.
I didn't know that. So just giving it to charity.
But that charity, I don't think your wife can get a hold of, right?
Oh, well, you know, that's the way you got to do things.
I see. That's the new scam for husbands. Set up a charity.
Well, you know, that is smart because no one can invade a charity. I like that.
Hey, I appreciate it. I got to get on the plane.
Oh, you got to get on a plane. Hey, Fridge, yeah congratulations on not only beating KC, but beating a monkey and Artie.
Hey, thank you, Howard. I appreciate it.
All right, and I know that betonsports.com is putting up to $25,000, and they congratulate you as well.
Okay, now I'll tell them I thank them too.
All right, man, and good luck to you, Fridge.
All right.
All right, later.
Later.
That's the great William Refrigerator Perry, who clocks in with $25,000.
Yeah.
Casey missing it by a half a point.
You know, that's why they call it gambling, bro. But I got to thank Bet on Sports. I had a great time playing it, and thank Tom and everybody. And hey, Howard, there's another guy I want to thank.
Did you cry?
No, I was. It's like somebody took the wind out of me. I was just sitting there. I was at a bar because, you know, it wasn't on like NBC or
Yeah. You wouldn't mind if you got creamed.
Right, but by that amount, I was so angry, and everybody was there, just didn't say anything. I just got up and I left. I got my car and I left. It was a lonely ride home, man. But I just want to thank this guy that's helped me out doing these picks. This guy Keith from ShoreSports.com. He's a handicapper. He helped me out. The guy's awesome.
I think we're doing a betonsports.com.
No, he's a handicapper. It's not a betting thing.
Oh.
And he helped me out, give me all the picks and all the stats and stuff like that, and the guy kicks ass. He's awesome.
All right, great. betonsports.com is the one you want to remember.
Call Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah, he beat you.
No, we had a good pick, that last one. I didn't see that one coming.
And $25,000. So there's the outcome. It was close right down to the wire.
You know what? Casey could have won a guaranteed $6,000 at that point. If he had bet against himself.
No, at the end, Keith showed me how to hedge it. I hedged. I got $2,000 out of it. So I bet two on the other way. So I got $2,000. Like I'd bet against myself,
right?
Just in case I lost. Do you follow that?
Yeah, I get it.
So,
I get it. You have tons of free time, is what I get out of that.
No. I definitely had. I didn't put any money up for this contest.
All right, never mind that. Listen to this.
Boy.
Wow.
Listen to this.
More than 30 years ago, she gave her son up for adoption.
Listen to me, Cabby. You've got brothers and sisters, and you're about to enter a new world.
Thank you. I'm very serious. Thank you very much.
And today, she'll realize she made the right choice on a very special Howard Stern show.
It's going to be great. Cabby's going to meet his mom. And I'm really happy for him. I know he's really excited. He's in the building.
Let me ask you a question. Are they spending the day together?
Yeah, I believe there's a whole plan involved. So Cabby is going to be brought in here. He's going to meet his mom. We're going to do the reunion. It's going to be very moving, I'm sure. And then they will get...
Is this coming up next? Should I get ready to cry?
It's coming up very soon.
Okay.
I might drag it out a little more.
Because I got to be, get some tissues in
Well,
here
listen,
just in case.
Get ready to laugh if Cabby... If it turns out Cabby's related to his girlfriend, it's going to be really fun.
Wouldn't that be a great ironic story?
That would be hysterical.
Cabby's in love. I think he's engaged. And
he's so happy.
And then, he meets his mom, and then Cabby's girlfriend sitting here realizes that that's her aunt. And
they
Cabby and her
be together.
They're brother and sister or something. I don't know. But it's going to be great. Even Gary said to me, he says he thinks he's going to cry, so I'm going to keep a camera on him, too.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Baba boo-hoo.
Baba boo-hoo. But it's going to be fun. This is what we've been waiting for. We've always wanted to do a reunion show. And also, this week, we'll be remembering the year, the highlights of the year on the show. And we'll be playing some clips. We've put that together as well.
A retrospective?
A retrospective, if you will. And, I don't know, we just have so much stuff to catch up on. It's difficult to get to everything in one show.
I can't believe Refrigerator Perry won.
And what happened with you this vacation? Did you break your no-party edict?
No, I did not.
Did you go to any parties?
No. Haven't seen anyone.
Is that why you didn't go to the dinner party?
Right.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It was within no party zone.
Because I said to Ralph, what about Robin? And I forgot you have a no-party edict.
If you went, Robin, it really would have been breaking the edict.
Because it was some party.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
Now you can go to parties, all right? Is it over?
I haven't decided when
Really?
I'm ending the no-party edict.
I thought it was just the thing for till the end of the year.
No, I just said I wasn't going to parties because there are a lot of parties at that time, but I'm still being very quiet.
Wow. A lot of people are suffering because of the no-party edict.
I don't think anybody's suffering.
Well, everyone misses you.
I miss you, too.
See, I got a whole bunch of emails from people, why you are having a no-party edict, and I don't even know what I did with them. It was 2 weeks ago, and I just remember laughing at them.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so that's that. Let's say hello to a couple of listeners. It's been a while, and we'll catch up, and we've got the big Cabby reunion happening, and I have to say the Giants, I mean, I've never seen a game like that. I don't know what to make of it.
Do you know what I am tired of hearing people say when I'm watching a Giants game? Jason Sehorn just can't cover that guy.
Well, it's, the poontang. It's the poontang.
Can't tackle anybody either.
Too much Angie Harmon.
He's the 𝗛𝗛𝗄𝗏 of football.
Oh, he drives me crazy.
Time to kick him out of professional football and let him lose that wife.
Yeah.
Unreal. Yeah. Hi, John. You're on the air.
Hey, Hook Nose, you read me loud and clear?
I read you loud and clear. Here we go. The beginning of the year.
Welcome.
Yeah, Hook Nose. Hey, this thing with you and Beth, it's a Jew scam. There is no way anyone could like you, Howard. It literally looks like somebody puked in a bag, shook it up, and that's your face. What do you have to say about that, asshole? Anyway, hey, you have a great New Year, you prick.
All right, thank you.
Contest is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was he last month?
That was Bill Parcells. Guy angry with me.
I was sitting
What is up with him?
That roast contest is out of... I was sitting at the Jet game with my flask.
Yeah.
10 guys behind me started singing, Artie's fat. Fat again.
Nice.
Throughout the game, guess who's fat? Guess who's fat? And I'm trying to eat a hot dog.
Artie's figured out the entire winter schedule, how to carry a flask.
Yeah.
He's into every flask sport.
doesn't do it if you can't carry a flask.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I went out to dinner with him. What were you drinking that night? You weren't drinking very heavily. What were you having?
Jack and water.
Yeah.
Well,
See,
you don't have to drink very heavily then.
Half and half in a tall glass.
And John was giving me a lecture because I got bombed real quick. I was drinking vodka, you know, and John goes,
He's telling you how to spread it out.
he goes, one of those vodkas equal 5 beers, and you're drinking too fast.
Yeah, he says he paces himself so he could drink all night.
Right, he would often say that he'd get like one martini and then start drinking beer.
Because Howard doesn't. Howard will get one drink, of vodka, and then he'll just. That's like 6 shots in the glass. So
No, it's not.
It's like 4 or 5, right, Artie?
No, it's like a shot. 2
It's
shots.
like maybe a shot and a half, 2 shots.
No, he's getting a big glass.
He got a
tumbler.
He got a rock glass.
Yeah, how many shot glasses do you think you fit?
One.
I'd say there's 2 shots of vodka in a glass like that with the ice and everything.
Well, then you get drunk easy then.
Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic like you.
2 shots of vodka, that's not.
Because he drinks like 2 glasses and he's bombed.
Bomb.
That's 4 shots.
You're saying bomb.
I mean,
Am I bombed or am I just a little sloppy?
Well, you always say that you're so drunk. I don't know. That's what you tell me.
No.
Because there's a difference between bombed and just
exactly.
feeling good.
Am I conversing?
Having a
nice time?
Well, he's not inebriated, but he says I'm drunk.
No, I'm buzzed.
Yeah.
I say. I don't say I'm drunk. I'm buzzed. I'm buzzed. That's it.
and it was.
With you guys, it's like, you never admit to being high because then you're like a man.
You came at my party for my party. You were bombed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you were like stumbling around.
That was because I was drinking in my car.
Yeah,
not driving.
But I don't think you realize when you drink vodka that's potent stuff.
I do realize. That's why I drink it.
And how many glasses of vodka did you have on the way to my party? 3.
Yeah.
And you were bombed.
Yeah. I wasn't bombed though. Was I walking?
Yeah, but
was I conversing with everyone?
Didn't you say that? Didn't you like?
Whoa!
What?
was I conversing with everyone?
Yeah.
Was I sloppy?
Well, there was a point where you were. Didn't you stumble somewhere? Didn't fail and say you stumbled somewhere?
Dude, if you're gonna leave your kids' toys all over your house, I think I might stumble under any circumstance.
You seemed more drunk that night than I've ever seen.
Well, since I'm under a microscope, because you and Phelan and everyone else have to evaluate my every step, it tends to be a little bit stifling, but I don't believe I was sloppy drunk.
Not sloppy, but you were definitely...
I was buzzed.
You were drunk.
I saw you stumbling next to Brian Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, give me a break.
But then, on New Year's, you drank champagne, and you told me that you were getting...
I got buzzed from it.
Yeah. But it was only like...
That was Robin's bottle.
That was still Robin's bottle? On New Year's?
Oh, no, not New Year's, no.
But that was like...
Every bottle now is Robin's bottle. I'm confused.
That was Robin's bottle.
Here's to Robin.
Robin's bottle, bitch.
How many glasses of champagne did you have when you got buzzed?
I think about 2.5.
See, that's...
Champagne is kind of light.
I hadn't eaten.
Yeah, it's Robin. Isn't that a little...
Gee, sorry, John. I'm not as much of an alcoholic as you yet.
argument.
Yeah, I mean, he's mad at me because I get buzzed from 2.5 glasses of champagne.
I was trying to help you.
Got a contact or something because that's why I drink champagne. I never
I get buzzed.
feel anything.
But I hadn't eaten all day.
Oh, maybe.
I hadn't eaten since like about 11 o'clock, and it was late. And I just drank it, and I got a little buzz. I wasn't sloppy. Was I walking? Was I talking?
No, I didn't say you. But you
I
got
buzzed. I get buzzed from alcohol.
Yeah, well,
Gee.
when you say bombed, it sort of sounds like he can't hold his head
but he
up.
says that he's drunk. But you don't realize that you say that.
I'm high.
Okay, but you use the word drunk, so that's what you say. You say I'm drunk.
I don't say I'm drunk.
All right, I'm telling you.
I say I'm high, buzzed.
No.
Why does it matter?
What does it matter? Why are you evaluating me?
Well, that's why I was giving you advice on how to drink. I was just telling you.
I'm fine. I don't need your advice. I see how you drink.
You know.
John, everybody talks about your drinking.
What are you talking about?
Talk about every 8 minutes with a beer. We go to the restaurant. They can't bring the beer fast enough. He says to the guy, please bring me 2 at a time.
As soon as they deliver the beer, he orders another one.
Yeah, he goes, please, 2 at a time now. I can't be without a beer. I've seen a guy like this. All right.
It was fun, though. It was fun drinking with you.
Yeah, we had a good time. I just didn't know how heavily I was being evaluated.
No, you were, but I wasn't sure what drink goes with champagne, right? If you're going to drink champagne, I was trying to say...
Well, that's a drink. You don't need another drink.
It's alcohol.
No, but he was thinking about mixing champagne with vodka. I didn't know if it was right to mix.
I had a couple of glasses of champagne with your wife and with Beth, and then I got to the restaurant, I drank some vodka.
But I wasn't sure if vodka went with champagne.
Sure it does.
Sometimes they say you shouldn't mix any kind of drink because it might get you sick.
No, I'm not sick. Fruity drinks get you sick the next morning. All that crap. Drink vodka's good for you.
No, vodka actually is cleansing.
I can't even imagine having this conversation. What are we talking about?
Meanwhile, John's doing whippets.
Yeah.
You know?
What are you talking about?
John's asking guys for cans of whipped cream so he can the nitrous out of it.
Did he do that while you were out?
No, I said no to that.
Mercy Kitchen.
I'm at Mercy Kitchen. I was like, oh, yeah, he goes, I'm going to ask the guy for some whipped cream. Cans. The cans.
Oh, dear.
Oh, man. Hey, Bill, you're on the air. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
You know how you have your rapper jacket?
Yeah.
Put the beers in the sleeves of that and lift your arms up when you're going to the stadium and get them in every time.
That's a good point. You know, I wear Fat Farm.
Yeah.
Right, like those big...
I wear the Fat Farm coats made by the Blacks.
What are they made of?
They're made of, I think they're bulletproof for ghetto wear. I tell you something, this coat I got by Fat Farm is like a human being. If I take it off, there's nowhere to put it. It's so huge. But it keeps you friggin' warm in the winter. And they got pockets all over it.
Well, he's saying put them in the sleeve.
Let me tell you something.
Put something in there?
I think these coats are made for, like, dealers because there are hidden pockets everywhere. If you put stuff in this coat, you'll never find it again. He's right.
You've lost things in that coat.
Yeah, I'm telling you. But I think if you wear a Fat Farm coat, I'm sure when you go to a game or something, they bring security right out.
Yeah.
Because the Fat Farm is like, you know, gangster
sort of
clothes.
Advertising that you're doing something
they never
wrong.
check your arms. They'll never squeeze your arms, and you can always put them in there all the time.
Yeah, the arms have like 50 secret compartments.
Wow.
Actually, I think those jackets are banned from rap concerts.
I believe it.
You can't wear those things.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Another thing is, if you ever want to get better seats at a game, at halftime, wait by the spirals for people who are leaving, ask them for their ticket stubs, and then you can trick the ushers that way.
Yeah.
Get better seats.
Jet fans got a lot of scams.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of activity going on, all kinds of nonsense. And
amazing.
I got a joke for you, too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why do tampons have strings on the end of them?
Why?
So you can floss after you're done eating.
There you go. All right, Shuli, you're on the air.
Hey, morning, guys. How you doing? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
Hey, I got a bunch of questions about vacation for you, but I kind of made a game out of it.
All right, go ahead.
It's called Over Under. Over the 2-week period, how many times did Howard and Beth bang? And the number is 8. Over or under?
Over.
Yeah, I would say we were over bat, but you want to know something? Our banging got interrupted a lot because the dog sleeps in the bedroom with us now because she gets separation anxiety, and then when I'm banging, the dog...
I'm loopy from this dog.
When I'm banging, the dog, like, stares at us banging, and I'm like, wait a second
Isn't
here.
that funny? Because that's what we do when we see animals.
I know. I like, stares and cries.
You know what, man? I know a guy. Get rid of the dog for you.
No.
Just one phone call.
No. Well, listen to this.
No questions asked.
This is one thing I do not know how to adjust to.
How did the dog wind up in the bedroom?
Here's what happened. When we first got the dog, we were doing, like, crate training. I realized this is a 9-month-old dog. She hates the crate.
Would she cry when she was on there?
Cry, have accidents in the crate, which is very rare. Hasn't had an accident since we took her out of it.
But why is she in the bedroom?
Okay, here's the thing.
She's on the rag.
Keeping the dog outside the bedroom totally stresses her out. Because that's when she started to get crazed.
Did you ever set up a bed for her somewhere?
Yes. She loves her bed. But she really needs to sleep. She's used to sleeping with other dogs. She was raised that way. So, anyway, it's fine. Listen, it's fine. The only problem I'm having is the dog sleeps through the night when she sleeps with us, doesn't have any accidents, nothing. She's a people dog. But when you start to get romantic, the dog will sit at the side of the bed and cry. So you tell her no. She stops, but she stares the whole time.
So you got to stop and say no, go back to bed.
Now, I can bang through anything, even a dog staring at me, but Beth totally gets out of the mood, shall I say?
Weird out by it?
She doesn't say it because she's like, no, it'll be fine. But she totally...
It just breaks the whole thing for her.
Yeah, she doesn't even want to... She wants to get under the covers. I can't even look at her naked because the dog's watching.
Really?
And then she gets, like, totally unromantic, you know?
Maybe it's the fact that the dog's wearing a G-string, too. That doesn't help.
Forget the G-string. The G-string's off already.
And there's no moving the dog out of the bed.
Wait. So, I had it the other day. I said, listen, I got to be able to bang you. I really do have to be able to bang you. There's just no two way. I don't know about you, but I need to bang. I am not going to let the dog ruin my banging.
I don't know about you.
So, yeah.
She's willing to give it up.
Right. It's not that good with me. So, fine. I told the dog to shut up. You know, I said no.
Yeah, you're yelling at the dog.
I said no. No, you got to be firm. So she's staring, and I see Beth's totally not amorous. So I said, okay. I take the dog. I put her in the kitchen. I shut the doors to my bedroom, and I start banging. Finally, then you hear through the door. Crying. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. Now, I could bang through the crying.
Right.
Oh, no.
You're a guy. You should be able to.
Exactly. I could bang through. You know what? I could watch a person vomit and get killed.
He could have arms and legs blowing by his window.
Yeah. I could bang through anything.
Bang through the Holocaust.
Yeah. I could watch Hitler Jews.
That's right. In the oven.
Bang. Yeah.
Hey, Howard, you know
what are you doing with those Jews over there? Okay, let me just finish over here.
Just a second.
Yeah, just a second.
He's on the train.
Now you ain't off, but I need the back.
Yeah,
hey,
so,
Howard, you know how Jerry Lewis made that movie about him being the clown?
I could bang through that.
Yeah, you should just make a movie where you're banging people while they're marching them into the oven.
So anyway, I just like... so then I have a double door to my bedroom, so I closed both doors. You couldn't hear anything.
Oh, my goodness.
And we banged. And but the whole time we're like, we got to quickly get out to the dog. I got out to the dog, let the dog in, and she was like so happy to be back in the room.
But so now, is that going to be the routine? Lock the dog out?
You're going to have to build a banging room now.
I guess. I mean, what am I going to do? Well, here's some broad that says she has the same problem. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you don't have a solution right now.
No. Anna.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
What's up?
I have 2 chocolate labs, and they're sisters, and every time my boyfriend and I go at it, we simply have to lock the door, and the dog's outside the door so they don't watch us. So I
it's
know
creepy.
how your listeners are feeling.
One time I liked it because I kind of felt like I was in a...
Like having that voyeur thing.
Yeah, I kind of got into it, but when Beth gets freaked out, it ruins everything.
Yeah, it does seem to ruin the woman's mood. So, yeah, your best bet is to keep the dogs out when you're going at it, because they get jealous.
I was going to Beth. That was my solution.
They get jealous, so I think the answer is every once in a while you got to bang the dog.
I don't think that's what the dog is.
No.
I don't know if I have good enough. I'll need a double flask for that.
Got a lot Beth out.
Watching, but not for that reason.
Yeah. All right, hey, listen, I got to take a break because you know what's coming up, the mother and child reunion.
I can't
wait either.
Well, I'm glad I got a chance to talk to you, Howard.
Take care, Anna.
You
Hey,
too.
Howard.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, on New York, do you run a show on Christmas Day or on New Year's Day?
Yeah, I think they're on a show every day. I don't know about New Year's Day. I think they do a special countdown show here.
Oh, really?
Like the top 92 songs of the year.
Uh-huh.
Because out in Vegas, they didn't run a show on Christmas Day or on New Year's Day.
They may not run a show on Christmas.
Yeah, they want to give you a break on Christmas.
That's right. I think they go caroling or something.
Yeah, I think if the station feels you can't handle it on Christmas, if the birth of Jesus, maybe we'll stop this crap.
Hey,
maybe even it's wrong to want to make money with this
we might
filth.
get struck by lightning if we run it on Christmas.
Yeah, a girl getting farted on and vomited on by guys, maybe it's just not appropriate. Even for the money-grubbing stations that we work for.
One of my over/under questions was about John, because I figured over the holidays he was going to see his mother-in-law.
Right.
So I figured, how many arguments do you think he got into with his mother-in-law? Over/under is 3.
Don't even know the answer to that one.
I'll go over with that.
I'll go over with that, too. They hate each other.
Yeah, he had to have pissed her off a bunch of times.
0? Look at you, Mr. Holiday.
Yeah, I think that my my father-in-law gave her crap about Thanksgiving, so she's being on, special behavior.
You know what? I'm with your mother-in-law, man. I don't think you should go to your mother-in-law's house and start showering. It's like shower at home, douchebag.
Yeah, come prepared to just enjoy yourself to your mother-in-law.
He gets an invite, he moves in. Hey, come over for dinner. Next thing, guy's bathing.
She lives
I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah, go home.
Far from where? Far from you?
You know what happened?
How minutes away from John.
How far?
No, she doesn't. She lives all the way out east, Cal.
Where does she live?
She doesn't live inside.
Oh, okay.
Howard, she lives all the way out east, close to the Hamptons.
Right.
It's pretty far. I was training for the fight. I was a little sweaty. You know what's all right? I forgot to tell you, there was one time where I was at her house and I asked Susanna to run me a bath.
Yeah.
Medieval time. And my mother-in-law's standing right in front of me talking to my wife. She's going, "Don't you dare run him a bath. You let him run his own bath." And I'm like, I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Hey, Susanna, go run me a bath. Right in front of her mother.
I saw you asking Susanna to run a bath.
Wow.
That's balls. Hey, go run me a bath.
Run me a bath.
and lamb in the backyard so I can eat.
That's just insane.
Yeah, and go fetch me some water from the pond.
Yeah, and actually churn me some butter.
And go chop some wood.
I'm toast. Could you churn me some butter?
That girl's like a slave to him.
Oh my God.
It's the greatest. Then they're talking about they want to maybe have another kid.
I know.
You gotta be kidding me.
You know what? John talks about that all the time. John wants a ton of kids because he's not doing anything.
Nah, I do everything with the kid. I do. I took him skiing too, yeah.
Get me a beer.
How do you take him skiing?
I took him skiing. It was a big pain in the ass. I don't want to ever do it again. I had to go up to the...
Susanna told me up the hill.
Get me a beer and wipe my ass.
Get me a microwave and bring it on a snowmobile.
Yeah. All right, I got to take a break. We got a lot going on. Shuli, I got to go.
I'll get one more over-under for Gary that I like.
All right, real quick.
Oh, yeah. Over/under. Over the 2 weeks, how many times do you think Gary got to sleep in? The over/under is 4.
Over/under 4?
Under.
Yeah.
Under.
You didn't get to sleep in.
You know what? Here's the deal. It's the contest is off. I woke up every day on the vacation. Don't ask me why. 6:30. I got out of bed
Me
because
too.
I just woke up every day, and I usually sleep late. You know what? I didn't drink. And that makes a big difference. So every day I was up at 6:30.
See, I woke up every day at 6:30 too. I had dinner and went out.
You know, I don't know how. Seriously, I don't know how you change your schedule around, but I am like forever like latched into this morning routine.
Yeah.
Here I have all the time to sleep. If I go to bed at 3 in the morning, I'm up at 6.
Yeah.
I cannot do it any differently.
It takes me a few days, but I get back into the
Howard,
You're an amazing man, Artie.
Oh, thank you.
Howard, here's the question. Gary, did you and your wife have a discussion where you said, listen, it's my vacation now. I want to sleep late.
No,
he's given up on that discussion.
No, we go every other day, but I got up every single day. I got up early.
And what'd you do? You made the boys and...
No, you know, I was up before the kids.
Yeah.
Like, I would get up and I would be up an hour before the kids got up.
That's because you finally have an hour to yourself. You're so excited. You probably...
I just couldn't sleep.
Yeah. All right. Listen, I got to take a break. What is it, Gary?
I was reading an interview with Jimmy in Rolling Stone, and I thought he was insinuating that his parents were like sort of super protective.
Overly protective?
They were, yeah. Very
too much.
My grandfather was a cop from Brooklyn, so my mom had an overprotective childhood. So I think me and my sister weren't allowed. She was my best friend, and we weren't allowed to. We didn't have friends. We just kind of hung out with each other in the backyard.
As a result, are you very afraid of the world? Because you strike me as a guy, get on a plane, you'll go to California, you go here, you go there, you're sucking the world in.
I think I'm interested in that stuff.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have that growing up. Like, I'd love to read Outside magazine.
Right.
Because I would never do half the stuff in this magazine.
See,
a guy crosses a crevasse.
I'm a very fearful person, so I don't go anywhere. Last night I went to dinner with a couple. They said, Howard, Beth, join us next weekend. Want to put you on our private plane. We're going to go to Paris together. We're going to have an incredible time. And they spelled out what we're going to be doing, blah, blah, blah. And I looked at my wife and go, oh, my God, Paris is a terrible place. And I don't want
How do I say no?
Yeah, I mean, how do I say no to this? This is something everyone in the world should experience.
This is like an episode of The Bachelorette.
It sounds like filled with danger.
Yeah, because it's a private jet?
No, because it's just... I just want to be
foreign
home.
land.
Yeah, I just want to be home with my dog, and you know.
Yeah, it's I like going home.
Yeah, you like that too?
I like going home. I know my wife. I know she's like,
right. Yeah.
We watch the same things. We eat the same stuff.
Yeah, I got my food.
I got my routine. I barely have enough time to relax. So when I get home,
it sounded like a nightmare to me.
No, it's just too much work.
Too much work.
Because you got to reinvent. You got to relive. You go, I don't know how to live here.
But a normal person would never turn. Like Robin would be on that plane tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I mean, a private jet, and this guy's top of the line, and they got rooms and the whole thing.
I can't be bothered.
Yeah, me too.
It just
doesn't interest me.
Doesn't interest me. I'd rather, seriously, I've heard you say this on the show, but I'd rather sit and stare at a wall.
Yeah.
And just stare at nothing. Just sit there and go like, this is fantastic.
You know what excites me? And this is the sickest fucking thing in the world. You know what I'm doing on, I think it's Thursday or Friday. I forget. I have a coach coming to my house to teach me how to organize.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about this.
My wife would freak out.
She
loves to organize.
I'm excited about this. We're going to come up with little folders and what to put things in.
I tried to get...
I have her booked for the whole day, this person.
I tried to get a closet organizer, and she was booked.
No, I'm all set, man.
What job is this?
I would rather do that than go to Paris on a private jet.
I just want to make sure it's all figured out.
Right.
Yeah. I have no... I just want to do that stuff and to make sure it's all figured out. Then I just don't want to... Also, I don't want to bother anybody or just
all of your impressions and all of the things that you've absorbed, what were they, through television and sitting at home in your home? And yeah, everything happened. Me too. That's it. I just watch TV and you learn the world.
TV and radio, and I just grew up with that. My dad would love WCBS FM, and we're up in Saugerties where you don't really get that. So he would have me run wire through the whole house, like through the pipes and stuff.
Right.
I definitely am going to die of cancer. I know the whole house is like a microwave.
Did you ever try to be a legitimate musician? Because I feel when you do Neil Young, and I've heard you do Bruce Springsteen and all this stuff, that you have a good voice. And you do have a certain charisma, but are you hiding behind the impressions? Are we ever going to hear you sing an original song that Jimmy Fallon can do? No way. You would why? Because all the comedians would laugh at you for trying that?
Well, I would just personally, I wouldn't want to hear it.
Have you ever sat down and written a song?
No.
Is that true?
One. A serious song?
A serious song.
Never in my life.
Why?
I'm not a poet.
But you had fantasies. I mean, no one's
I've
that
written
good.
comedy songs. I'm not a poet.
When you were a young man, though, when did you learn guitar? You were a young guy, and you were practicing guitar. You had a fantasy of being a rock star, yes?
Yeah, but I just imitated everybody.
That was it.
I just took a guitar and I imitated, and I learned the song, and I would imitate. I'd do Roy Orbison or,
you could do Roy Orbison?
I could.
You can't do it now?
I don't think I could hit those notes. If probably a couple drinks in me, I could scream crying.
What's the one musical impression you do that you have yet to show the public?
Gosh.
I've never heard you do Roy Orbison.
I mean, it wouldn't. I couldn't even do it. Yeah, I got to really be into it and belt it out.
What's your best impression? Is it Neil Young, you think?
I mean, Neil's probably the best. I mean, we did the Doors on the show. We did the Doors. I've never seen anyone do like Jim Morrison to be funny.
Yeah,
so
right.
We did the Doors singing the theme to Reading Rainbow.
I saw that one. That was good.
That went well. That was good. And we shot it like it was Ed Sullivan from 67 or whatever. It was pretty cool.
This show is the best venue for you. I mean, you don't have to sit there with those other fucking cast members from Saturday Night Live. It's your own
sharing
thing.
time.
Yeah, you don't have to share time with them.
Fighting for
you know what I mean? Think about it.
Spot.
It is really the dream job for you, I guess. Although it's
fantastic. It's great.
And you don't have to worry about like ratings versus this one or that one. It's
I'm on so late.
Are you dying to do the Tonight Show?
No,
that's the death. No, don't do it. I told you that. You'll know you're not going to have any fun anymore. They're going to knock you in the head every time the ratings dip.
Yeah,
They'll
I can't
drive
be
you
worried
crazy.
about that stuff.
What about Craig Ferguson? Are you friends with him?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, I'm friendly with him.
How can we be friends with everyone we're at war with?
It's like I don't know. Should I have more passion? And
I think maybe. I don't know.
You want to kill him?
No, but
what was the funny thing? Kimmel is he's just a smart guy. He's just funny. And this is a funny story. We were at the Emmy Awards, and the year before I just hosted the Emmy Awards.
Right.
The year before. So the next Emmys come. They want me to present with Kimmel. I go, great.
Let's do it.
So let's go. So me and Kimmel work out a bit. Where we're going to fight over the envelope or something like that. And,
I remember, yes.
Yeah. And we're about to go on, and he goes, hey, Jimmy, look at this. And he points at this rundown. It's on a computer screen, and it says, like, Jane Lynch opening, and then first envelope, J. Kimmel / J. Fafon. F-A-F-O-N. F-A-F-O-N. I just hosted the year before. I hosted the whole show.
What, they fire everyone?
Big thing.
Wow.
Great reviews.
Oh, my goodness.
Jay Kimmel's like, Jay phone. And I go, gosh, I wish I had my phone on me. I would take a picture of that and tweeted that out.
See, that's interesting that you can actually be friendly with him. I mean, he's one of this. I don't even know if I should talk about this. He sent me an email the other night. His girlfriend Molly is sitting on the toilet to pee, and he goes in with his phone and takes a picture and sends it to me. He goes, you see, I can take pictures of my girlfriend like you do of Beth.
Oh my God!
She wrote me a note. She goes, I'm going to kill him. She says, I'm going to give back to the earth after I chop him up and throw him in the ocean. I mean, it's crazy.
I met her. She's fun.
Maybe we should put together a super group, all you guys together for one big show.
Maybe that's Rock and Roll Heaven?
Yeah, it's sort of weird that you're all on almost at the same time, or, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I think it'd be fun. It'd be great if was Kimmel? No, he was never 12:30. He was always 12.
He's always...
Was he 11:30?
No, they won't put him on
12:15 or something.
I said, put you on 11:30 with that stupid Nightline.
We're 12:37.
Remember, he just got 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's got to bug up his desk. He wants to get on at 11:30. I said, what do you care? It's so great.
We're on 12:37. I want to be on at 12:36. Does it matter?
12:36 is going to change everything.
I mean, does it matter if I'm on at 12:41?
He's got all kinds of theories. If you get on a little bit early, then your ratings and blah, blah, blah. He's got the whole thing figured out.
But then what happens?
You don't check the ratings.
I don't care.
You
then
don't
what
care.
happens? So what if we had the amazing rating?
Right.
Now we got to book, the magician every week?
Was Obama really a great guest, or is it just the idea of Obama? When he actually comes on, it can be boring, yes?
I don't know. I thought it was fantastic.
I didn't see it.
Oh, it was great.
But do you have to be different with him than other? He's the president, so
Right.
you got to be respectful.
I'm respectful, but I don't change. I'm the same with anyone.
Right, but he got up and sang with you. That was exciting, right?
He did slow jam the news, and they, you know, when you have the president on the show, they go, he wants to meet you alone. He doesn't want to meet you with an assistant or a stage manager.
Oh.
When the president arrives, you should greet him.
Now, the president goes to like a dressing room like I do when I do your show. Is that where you put him?
Yes, but I was in the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, so it
Oh,
was
I
a
see.
special deal.
And does the Secret Service go in and check everything in the room? They have to do
come
a
in,
sweep, right?
They do a sweep like weeks before.
Yeah,
then
right.
they do it that day. Like the writers had to bring in all their laptops or whatever they wanted that morning before 9 in the morning, then leave.
And Obama...
Did they bring dogs in to sniff you, or do they leave
That had nothing to do with the president, but yes, I do that before every
He's
show.
always sniffed. People just love it.
Yeah, yeah.
And dogs love it. But the president says, rather than have my Secret Service in the room with me, rather than have an assistant with me, I want to be alone with you.
Yeah, I just want to I want to be greeted alone so I can say hi alone.
Wow. What do you think's up with that? Like, why?
I think it's a protocol thing, a respect thing, I guess.
Now, are they nervous you might go berserk and beat up the president or get it? I mean, like, seriously.
Maybe it makes it a bigger deal. I don't know. Maybe it makes it like it's official.
Who tells you that the president wants to be alone with you?
10 people.
10 people?
Yeah.
And they go, oh, this is very, very...
We can't go with you. I go, can my wife go? No, she stays in a separate... She stays 40 feet away or something like that. And all these people, like, you have to go alone. And then...
Maybe Obama wanted to know if you were gay and he didn't want to embarrass you.
Yeah,
by,
maybe he's friends with Josh.
You bang your wife many times a week, right?
Oh my gosh.
Do you?
You just stuck that one in.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you can't. We're talking about the president.
Oh, sorry. Right. The president. Oh, yeah, sure. No, I'm trying to prove you're not gay. If anybody, lest anybody think that.
No,
right.
I'm not gay, I would tell you.
All right. Go ahead. All right.
But I tell my wife first.
All right.
But what happened was they go, you have to meet the president by yourself. So I said, okay. So I had one of those signs printed out that that limousine drivers carry at the airport
with your name.
Yeah, it was President Obama on it, and the limousine waving at him.
But are you nervous that you're going to go in there alone?
Yeah.
I would be. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird in a way.
Because I don't know what happens. What if he says, like, I'm going to announce World War III?
Right. So you walk in.
So he comes out and I go, I was waving, I did the joke, and I go, hi, I'm Marcus. I'm your escort tonight. You want a water or anything, let me know. He says, laughing, he goes, okay, this is going to be fun. We're going to slow jam the news. He goes, where's your wife, Nancy? He knows exactly what's...
Right, they've briefed him.
He's been briefed.
So he goes
I
over...
met you 50 times, I don't know your wife.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So he goes, how are you? And she's mesmerized looking at him, and he's so charming, He's and he's presidential.
Yes.
And so you feel confident. There's all dudes around him. He goes, all right, let's rehearse the sketch. I go, no, this is Slow Jam the News. He goes, no, I know the sketch. I've seen it. Seen it with Brian Williams. I can slow jam. I go, okay. So we go over and we look at the sketch from rehearsal on the laptop, and it goes well. And we didn't have to change much. We knew how far we can go for the president. So at the end, Brian Williams usually goes like, oh yeah. It's basically just reading the news, but in an R&B type of sexy thing. Yeah. So at the end, Brian Williams goes, oh yeah. So President Obama was rehearsing. He goes, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I go, come on, oh yeah. I go, can't you give me a little? He goes, no, I can't.
That's
I go, just give me a little spice on the end, like, give me that, And he's like laughing. He's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. But then live on the show, he did the whole thing. He goes, oh yeah, and then he takes the mic, holds it out, and drops it like Eminem in 8 Mile.
He's all done.
And then we go to commercial break, and he goes, did you see how I dropped the mic? I go, yeah, it was unbelievable. It was hilarious. He goes, I improvised that.
He's an entertainer.
It was pretty cute. Yeah.
I just came up with that?
So maybe I'm missing it. It seems like your wife was in the room with you when you.
She was 40 feet away or something.
I see.
She was in the next room.
You got to call her in.
And all you got to talk about privately was Slow Jam. It wasn't. There was no
secret.
Nothing.
No.
You didn't ask him anything. Sort of like you've always fantasized asking him about.
Asking the president about. No.
Yeah,
Well, that's why I called you. I asked your question.
You know, I was so proud of myself, and this shows that I've matured. I want to compliment myself right now in this portion of the
Yeah,
interview.
what advice did you give?
Jimmy asked me to give him advice about interviewing them. He said, and Jimmy was very nice. He goes, "You're a very good interviewer. What would you do if you asked the president?" And I was joking around on your show, but I
do exactly. But you gave me a real good question.
Yeah, and I wrote down, and I'm not kidding. I said to my wife, "Why should I help Jimmy? What if he has a great?" He goes, "I'm looking for a great moment." I go, "If Jimmy has a great moment,
what do I get?
What do I get out of that?"
Right.
And like,
Jimmy
who wants him becoming
prospers from that, and you get nothing.
Because I'm the opposite of Jimmy. I don't think about other people doing well. I don't like when other people do well.
Yeah.
And then I said, that's what my psychiatrist's been talking about. It doesn't take anything away from me. It's an honor that Jimmy would ask me this. So I said, I'm going to overcome the shit inside of me, and I'm going to write Jimmy this note.
You're going to really think about it.
And then I started writing questions, and I sent them to Jimmy. And then all of a sudden I had more questions. I said to my wife, maybe I'm going overboard with all these questions that I would ask the president. I mean, I'm being too helpful. But then I said, you know what? Again, I'm going to send Jimmy all of the questions. And I did. And I don't know that you used any.
I did. I used one. I asked him. It was a great question. I said, "Do you eventually?" Because they didn't announce Mitt Romney yet,
right?
But basically, it's in the bag. So I go, "Well, you're probably going to be running against Mitt Romney. Do you know him?"
Right.
And because now you're going to have to run against him. You're going to have to be doing the anti-Romney ads, attack ads, and do you know the guy?
Yeah. Do you like him personally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, well.
And I'll grind him into dirt.
Yeah. He goes, well, we're not friends.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
See, wasn't that a great question?
It's a great question.
Look at that answer.
Opened him right up.
That was my moment.
Listen, ignore my questions.
No.
Never ask me again. No, whatever.
I like that because that's a smart thing. That's what I would want. I
was actually very honored that you asked me that. Now, listen, Jimmy's new record. He wants to sell the album. He's got.
He needs to. Now, QVC, is that the place where you go to sell albums?
No, you come here.
You move
yeah,
a lot
I don't
of
think
albums?
so.
No.
I don't know. I don't think so. I just figured I see QVC. I see it's like when I'm flipping the stations. I go, this is a thing. People are doing this
on the album. Now, Paul McCartney is on the album because he performed with you on the show.
Yeah.
He performed Scrambled Eggs. Those are the original lyrics that he had for
Yesterday.
For Yesterday.
Yeah.
When he was writing
Scrambled
Yesterday,
eggs. Is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah, he didn't have lyrics yet, so he just put the word scrambled eggs in there.
Wow.
So what is on there? You performing scrambled eggs with him?
So here's what happened. I go up to Paul McCartney. He's in. He's doing Saturday Night Live.
Right.
I go in for the pre-interview.
Right.
And he's the nicest human. He's nice to everybody.
Right.
So I go, hey Paul. He goes, hey Jimmy. How are you? I go, good. I go, we're gonna do this interview. He goes, yeah, we'll have a quick chat. It'll be a great chat, And I go, do you want to do? I wrote a sketch. He goes, oh, I'd rather not. Just rather do a chat. I don't want to do a sketch. We'll just do a chat. So he didn't even listen to it. I go, well, this is it's just one of the writers wrote out the lyrics to Scrambled Eggs. He goes, I'd rather just, have a quick fun chat, we'll talk. And I go, and then someone's pushing me out of the room and I start going, Scrambled Eggs. Oh, my lady, how I love your legs. I go, that was the original lyrics.
Right.
And he goes, of course I know, I wrote it. And I go, can I just do it for you? So I do Scrambled Eggs. Oh, my lady, how I love your legs. But not as much as I love scrambled eggs. Oh, have you tried scrambled eggs? Cut to his head is like over my shoulder reading the lyrics. He's like, waffle fries. Oh my! And he's really into it, and laughing. He's like, all right, I'll do it. He goes, but I want you to do it with me.
Right.
And that's when you go, what is going on?
So you have to seduce these guests.
But I didn't even want it. I didn't pitch it as a duet.
Did you have fun doing it?
It was amazing.
Amazing.
He was my idol growing up.
Of course. Can you imagine getting to do a song with Paul McCartney? It's unbelievable.
It doesn't make any sense.
What is his relationship with musicians? Because Springsteen will come on and do a week. And,
Springsteen won't talk to me. thinks I'm a scumbag.
He does?
I don't know. I saw him at a party. I met him at a party.
He's a nice guy, too.
He was very nice to me. But
he's fun. A lot of these guys just want to come in and have a good time, and they just want to trust you that you're just going to...
No one trusts me. At least you do.
That's what
you were about to do something. What were you going to do with your guitar? You were going to do Neil Young?
I don't care. I mean, I could do whatever. I could show you the difference between Neil Young and Bob Dylan.
Show me the difference between it. I love when you do this stuff. All right, go ahead.
So Neil Young, this is Neil Young. Neil Young, when he plays the harmonica, it's more of like a melody when Neil plays. So that's basically Neil Young.
I was on your show one night when you were doing some impression. I don't remember what it was, but I was so bummed because that meant you had to stop down and take like 20 minutes to get into your makeup. And I go, oh, get me the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry about that.
Jimmy's doing an impression, and that means I've got to be here 20 minutes longer.
I had to change. Yeah, I did Bob Dylan then.
That you did Bob Dylan. Now, what is the difference between Neil Young and Bob Dylan?
I think Bob Dylan, when he plays the harmonica, he just hits the highest note on the harmonica and just blows the shit out of it.
Right.
That's all he does.
Same technique.
So Bob Dylan comes on our show and he does a song and he plays the harmonica. It's just the highest and the loudest.
You see, now that's a great observation. Bob Dylan, you look like your head's going to blow off when you're blowing into that. No, but I mean, it's fantastic because it's true. I never realized Bob Dylan just blows into that fucking thing like it's like a breathalyzer.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the harmonica becomes funny.
But and Bob Dylan, the impression you do morphed over the years. You're like Bob Dylan now. You can't understand a word he says.
You might as well not even see him in concert.
Right. There was a time that you could sort of hear him articulate the words, but now it's like.
I'd rather see a cover band sometimes. You see these new bands, you go, yeah, I know it's the original guy, but what is he doing?
He's trying to give a performance where it's a different kind of sound. He wants to do something new and original, but you're like, just do the goddamn song.
Don't you want it to sound like the record?
Right.
That's what you kind of want, right?
Yeah.
Now and then he does do that, and like, because he'll be like, how does it feel?
Right.
And you go, oh, I love this song.
I didn't know you were doing that one.
It's a great song. It's my favorite.
Do you ever hear from these guys? I mean, I know Neil Young came on the show, but Bob Dylan has not been on the show.
No. Neil came to the show with Peggy Young.
Okay.
And he just came, and he's a shy guy. He's a really, really nice guy, but he's very shy, and he had the hat on, and he goes, I go, hey, Neil, and he goes, Pants on the Ground was my biggest hit in 25 years. Oh, okay.
Well, way to speak up, dude.
Yeah, that's cool for him to say that. As like, and so he's into it. We had to run it through Bowie if we wanted, because we did the Tim Tebow.
Yes.
It's Tim Tebow and David Bowie meshed and became one human.
How much do you love Bowie? Like you seem to love the ones. I love Neil Young. I love Bowie. I talk about Bowie.
Dylan, I love the Doors. I love all those guys.
Bowie's another guy. He's morphed into like 30 different guys because when he used to do Starman and when he was Ziggy Stardust, it was a
higher voice.
Right.
Now, then he goes down. Now he just does kind of that type of thing, and like Elvis Costello's changed too.
He has.
Elvis Costello used to start off, he'd be like, and then now Elvis Costello's like, he's a different guy now. It's great.
Is it possible for you to listen to music without wanting to do an impression of a guy? Can you sit back and enjoy music, or do you just start to obsess on, I've got to learn how to do that?
No, I love music.
You do? And do you like new musicians, or are you mired in the McCartney and the Neil Young and Springsteen?
No, I like new music too.
You do?
Yeah, I think Fun has a great new song out. Well, it's not even new anymore, but Gautier, that song is great.
What's that song?
Somebody that I used to know.
See, you're more in the music scene than I've started giving up.
Oh, he's like, no, it's a great song. He's like, I think it might be the #1 song, and it's like he goes like, basically like you didn't have to treat me so bad. You had your friends collect your records, then you change your number, and like now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Do you like rap music?
I like rap music. Okay, I feel like it's getting kind of old for me.
When the Roots, you had Michelle Obama on the show. And that, not Michelle Obama, Michelle Bachmann.
Yes.
And so this is some sort of controversy. You're not known for generating controversy, but someone decided to play Lion Bitch or something. I don't even know this song.
No, I don't think anyone knows this song.
And no one knows the song. Somebody decided to play Lying Bitch. I don't know. Is that the name of the song, Lying Bitch? So do you have to go apologize? I know you made an apology to Michelle Bachmann because you felt bad. Like that's a dirty blow. That's something you would not do.
I would not do.
So someone in your band decides what song is going to be played when they walk out.
Yeah.
So you're not in on that decision.
I am now.
Yes. After that is when you became someone who had to get in on that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that upset you.
Well, it was just like, I don't understand. I didn't even know the song. I don't think anyone knows the song.
So did the guys come to you and say, hey, we're sorry we did that?
They go, yeah, well, it's like, what are you going to do? We tried to do some sneaky thing, just tried to do a little joke.
Right.
You know, we didn't think it'd be a big deal.
Because no one knows that song.
No one knows the song. They don't really even know her. They don't mean it. They don't know.
And you're the nicest guy in the world, at least it seems to me. But, I mean, do you have to go chastise the band? Do you have to say, hey, you motherfuckers fucked me over? I mean, there's never any moment like that.
You think he's a tyrant when he's...
Maybe he is. A lot of these guys are. You know?
No. I just said, like, dude, come on. What are you doing?
Straighten this out. So now you're part of picking that.
Yeah, well, I'm not part of picking it, but they have to just clear them through us now.
Have you ever fired anyone?
Yeah.
You have to fire writers and things like that?
Yeah, we fired a lot of people.
And you do it personally?
No, but it's just, I think what it is we just kind of, we kind of know, everyone knows.
I can't fire anyone.
I can't do it.
Oh.
But that's we have producers.
What do you do if you have a writer and he's got a wife and a family and all that? I mean, what do you do?
Look, you just got to do your job. You won't get fired.
Yeah. Fred, I got to say it to you.
No. Fred, sorry.
Fred's that coming. Fred's here for life.
Yeah.
Benji, I don't know about, but Fred is here. No, Benji, you're here too. So let's plug the album. Let's really get people motivated to get this album so that you can make like 3 cents.
I appreciate it. Yeah. It's a good record. It's got a lot of guest stars on it.
Jimmy's new album, Blow Your Pants Off, is in stores now. Let's talk about some of the guest stars. We have McCartney.
Yes.
We have
Bruce Springsteen.
Yep,
singing "Whip My Hair." We have Justin Timberlake.
That was a great moment. That "Whip My Hair."
Whip my hair back and forth.
Whip my hair.
That was
back
crazy.
And that was
the
crazy.
fact that he did that was so cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
It was amazing, and I was like, we put the wig on him, and the hat, and the glasses, and the beard. Like it was Bruce's idea to dress the '70s Bruce.
And don't you think before you ask him that he's just going to go, "No, I don't want to do that. It's not, I'm a serious musician," kind of thing?
I didn't ask him. So I asked him to do the duet, but then he goes, maybe I should do like a 70s Bruce. I go, yeah. You're going to get it? Would you wear like a costume? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, because he had the hat on like he used to wear.
He brought his own sunglasses from the Born to Run tour.
Yeah, he looked like the 70s Bruce.
People thought it was fake. People thought it was like a writer imitating or, a lookalike.
And that's a big deal when you get a Bruce Springsteen to do something like
doing
that.
this, and it was amazing, and he killed it.
And it gives you credibility.
I called, so I said, do you want to sing the Neil Young version of Whip My Hair? And he goes, yeah, I'm not familiar with that song.
Somehow I knew that.
So I sent him the thing, and I sent him our version of it, and he goes, I love it. It's good. It's great. I love it.
Do you send, when a guy like Bruce Springsteen agrees to do a bit like that, do you send him a gift afterwards? Do you have something? Do you call him? What do
A painting.
You sent him a painting?
No, I'm just kidding.
No. Was it a painting of Drew Barrymore and her husband?
Yeah, exactly.
You just roll those out?
Roll the same one out.
Right.
I don't give him a gift.
Right. Why give him a gift? Fuck him.
Well, I mean, I don't want to fuck him. I mean, I don't know. I mean, why? I think, I don't know.
That's right. Okay, I'm just curious how you run the show. And should you?
Yeah.
Yes, I think you should send him a gift.
I should.
Yeah, I wouldn't send him one, but you should. You're a nice guy. I'm not.
But like, what is a good gift? I don't want to send somebody like wine or something, right?
A bottle of. What about a sweater? A sweater. Send him a sweater. I don't know. Justin Timberlake is on the album.
We do the history of rap. That's one of the songs on the record that cost the most because we had to clear like 15 rap songs.
And the book Thank You Notes 2 is... Thank You Notes did very well.
Yeah.
Was a
great.
bestseller.
Yeah, number 2 did good, too.
And Thank You Notes is the bit you do on your show. It's a funny bit that you do, and you put it in book form.
Yeah.
And now you have Thank You Notes, too.
Yeah, so you could read the jokes at home, and this one's got like a thing in it, so it plays the piano that, you know, the Roots play during the bit, so it's fun.
And the book is a good idea because it gets people out there, they're thinking about you, and you reach a broader audience.
Yeah.
Right.
It seems that all of these outside projects are to get people's attention as opposed to make money.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's what it is, because I'm on so late. It's like...
Jimmy wants attention.
I really need...
He needs attention.
Yeah.
Do you get enough attention now? Because you are a guy who needs attention.
Oh, my gosh, I get too much attention.
Yeah, and you go home and you just sit there and you wait for the next show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not a sad sack like Letterman. You don't sit there and...
No.
And your hobby isn't working on cars like Jay Leno.
I can't get into cars.
Not,
you know, it's funny. I was talking to Jay Leno, and I know you don't like him, so I won't talk about that
No,
much.
talk about him. Go ahead.
But because I was thinking about getting a vintage car.
Were you?
Well, I got a place out in the Hamptons.
Right.
And I go, I should get a convertible and drive around and be a cool guy.
Right. All of them drive around.
Yeah, and these cool cars, vintage cars. So I go, what do you so I'm really researching this. I look into it, and I'm just not a car guy.
Right.
I'm awful. I'm
I
an
could
awful
care
driver.
less.
I could care less. And I'm not a good driver. I just want airbags.
And if you drive around in a vintage car, everyone's going to notice you, and you're going to look like a big douchebag.
You're a real jerk.
Right,
And then, but I just don't know what I'm. Also, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So I go, Jay, what do you think about this? Should I get a Porsche 60-something Porsche? He goes, I mean, do you like cars? I go, not really. I mean, I don't really like cars. He goes, then don't get a car.
Right.
He goes, get a truck.
Yeah.
I go, I don't even know if I like trucks. I got nothing to put in the back of it
Yeah,
or whatever.
right.
It's like, he goes, here's the thing. He goes, I love cars.
Right.
If it breaks down, that makes me happy because I want to fix it and see how it works.
Right.
That interests me.
Right.
I go, that would never interest me.
Yeah,
I would give it to somebody and I'd have them fix it for me.
If you want to go retro, get like the Amish have a horse and a carriage, and you drive around the Hamptons in that, and everyone will love it. The buggy and horse.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But you need a hobby. That's what it is. You need a hobby. Like I'm into photography. I'm a photographer.
You still into that?
Oh yeah, big time.
Because I remember you were getting into it.
Oh
with
yeah.
the Beckham day.
Yeah, big time.
You do. So you know aperture.
Aperture, of course.
That's a big word.
That's right. I've heard of that.
That's where it loses me when I get a camera.
No, I like it. I like the sort of the mathematics of it.
I do, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I get out of it. I go, I don't know, aperture.
Yeah, you need a hobby. That's all. Because you're not busy enough. All right. And when are you having children?
I'll get into that. I got to talk to Josh.
Are you going to have kids?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
You think you'll be a good dad?
Yeah.
I think you'll be a good dad.
I think I'd be fun, Dad.
Will you lock the kids up in the house and not let them out like you were raised?
Yeah, they're not allowed to leave.
No, okay. All right, listen. Everybody, excuse me. Everybody loves Jimmy Fallon. He does it all. He does bits. He interviews. He tells jokes.
Yeah.
Whatever you want from him, he'll do.
He tapped dances.
And the Bee Gees guy died. He was on my show. He was a great guy. Robin Gibb.
Talented.
All the good guys.
Oh, who's the good harmonies out there now? Crosby, Stills, and Nash?
No, yeah, but nobody does harmonies anymore.
No.
They don't make records like
the
that
Bee Gees
anymore.
are just amazing.
Amazing.
The Beach Boys had great harmonies.
They did. But Robin Gibb was one of the greatest guests I ever had on my show. He came in with his wife. They were swingers. And he would talk about threesomes with his wife. And the whole thing. Right, Robin?
Yes, he did. He opened up.
He came in totally. He had like 10 jokes ready to go.
Yeah, he was a great guy.
Because we did Justin and I did the Gibb brothers on Saturday Night Live. And
that's tough to do, right?
Barry Gibb?
Yeah.
It's okay. I love them, so I think it's just me singing, doing
what is it?
It's more like, it's kind of like Aaron Neville. This is kind of the same impression, where it's like, look the feel of cotton. You know? I don't know much, but I know I love you. It's almost like someone's taking the volume up and down. So Barry gets kind of like that. It's like, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a great show tonight, and it's my favorite show. How it's done. You know, it's like, why he would never talk like that in real life. So I did that, and And so Justin we just made it so that him and his brother have a weird relationship and all that stuff. And it's a weird sketch, but they loved it.
Talented guy as you are, isn't it weird they never found the right movie for you, a movie career? There's certain guys like that. Dana Carvey's another guy like that.
I don't know
with
what you
all
would
the
do with
impressions. Right. No one in Hollywood doesn't know what to do with you, right?
Yeah. There is no
So maybe the talk show is the right place for you.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking this is the right move.
I think if I did a movie, they just cast me as a guy.
Right.
And that anyone could do that.
Yeah.
You just be a guy who dates somebody, and you break up, and then you go back out at the end.
Well, you're a tremendous talent, and I love having you here. Jimmy Fallon.
Always fun.
Get the record. It's out now. It's fun. New album, Blow Your Pants Off, is in stores now. It features many, many big stars. It's not just Jimmy. It's I know what you're thinking. Yeah. I don't want just Jimmy.
Why would I buy an album with Jimmy?
It's not worth it to just get me.
I see on that TV commercial all the time too.
Eddie
Oh yeah, for the bank card.
The bank card or something.
Capital One. Yeah,
Capital One. They must be paying you every time I say go ka-ching.
Yeah, no, they pay you up front for those things.
Oh, that's it.
So that's it. Every time it airs, it's up to this.
You're a spokesperson.
I mean, they play it nonstop.
I know, it's too much.
I mean, people know you from that more than from anything.
They do. I got a big old lady following.
Could you tell them stop playing it so much?
Yeah, but the baby steals it. The baby's cute.
Yeah. Jimmy's book, Thank You Notes, too. Check that out. It's in stores now. And like I say, get the album Blow Your Pants Off. What are you going to do? You're going to go around signing albums and stuff?
There's no record stores anymore. So
there's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere for you to sign the album.
I don't. I mean, I could sign it, but no one's going to be there.
No one will be there.
I don't know where to Barnes &
Noble?
Noble?
At home.
Best Buy?
Yeah, Best Buy maybe. Sit
I'm not going to go to a Best Buy.
Well, you're terrific, and I love when you come by. You know that.
Yeah, you're a good man. And I appreciate it. And hi to everybody here, and thanks for having me.
You don't have to say hi to everyone here. Just me.
That's it.
Yeah. No, just concentrate on me.
Just ignore the rest
all the time.
Exactly. I will.
The great Jimmy Fallon. Where are you off to now? The Today Show or something like that?
I think so.
Oh, really? You're going to do that?
I think I'm doing like that. I'm doing some radio. I'm doing some Piers Morgan, I think.
Oh, Piers.
I'm doing Piers, and I'm doing The View.
The View. All right. So you've got a busy schedule. You can't sit here all day.
I could, but
right.
I do.
All right. Jimmy Fallon, everybody.
Jimmy.
I gotta get out. Hey.
That was awesome, man.
It's fun, man. It's fun. I could do that for like 10 hours. I love it so much.
How do you do impressions rapid fire like that at 8 o'clock in the morning? I mean, you're probably barely awake at this
point. Coffee, caffeine. But it's fun. He gets, he knows how to do it. He's a pro. He gets it out of you. It's like he knows. He's just great. It's just it's a joy. It's just, everyone's professional. They've done it now for so long. I think they know how to do it and how to get the best out of every guest.
So much was made about the fact that you're a nice guy and he's perceived as a mean guy and that no one trusts him. Why do you trust him?
Because I've been on the show so many times that I just know I don't know. He's smart. And he's an intelligent man.
He started to do your show a lot, so there's like this mutual respect that goes on there. I mean,
he's just a good guy, and just like he's always, I don't know. I think he knows what I do, and so he doesn't need to push, because there's no sense in pushing. I'm going to do what I'm going to do anyway.
All right. Blow Your Pants Off. The new
Blow Your Pants
album.
Off. Pick it up. Blow Your Pants Off. It's got a lot of guest stars. It's good. It's a great record. It's fun. It's a summertime jam of the year, and it's going to blow your pants off.
Well, you blew the doors of the studio off today, sir.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, man.
Perfect. That was great.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. On Monday's wrap-up show, we had sort of a Father's Day wrap-up in and of itself. Fred was there, Scott DePace was there, John Hine, and his fathers. We talked about what it's like raising boys versus raising girls, coaching, all the craziness that goes on with being a father. Here's what happened.
During the news, there was a big debate over Father's Day. Howard talked about the card that he got for his dad. He didn't really pay attention to it. And then it was revealed that a lot of emails went around wishing everyone a happy Father's Day. And, of course, the debate came up, who's a good dad? And I was honored to be put in the category with Fred and Gary. But then Scott DePace's name was thrown into the mix. And I guess
such bullshit. Who makes these people the judge? They're not at my house. They don't know what a great dad I am.
Well, are you saying you're a great dad? Or are you saying Fred, Gary, and I aren't great dads?
I'm just saying the fact that someone can quantify the fact that you're a better dad than I, and they don't know either of our situations at home.
What makes
it's a ridiculous opinion.
What do you think makes a good dad?
I think someone who spends time with their kids, someone who, their kids obviously enjoy spending time with, someone who teaches their kids right from wrong, someone who, is there for their kids.
So do you believe that Fred and Gary and I do that?
I would have no idea.
I'm asking what you think, based on we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah, I think you do, yeah. Except Gary probably gives them all those liberal opinions, but besides that.
So you missed the whole conversation, right? You came into it kind of late when your name was put out there.
Yeah.
You didn't miss much, really. Fred sent an email to Gary and I. We were emailing each other over Father's Day. Sort of wishing.
Queer.
Well, why is it queer for Fred to send an email like that?
Let's all congratulate each other on being dads. I mean, I don't know.
Are you upset that you weren't part of the email?
No. And I saw the one that
Doug Hurwitz sent?
Doug Hurwitz put up, like, congrats to all those dads out there. It's like, shut up. Just fucking go away.
Benji, I mean, you're not a dad, but what did you think of that? Did you think those emails were odd when they came in?
I said the same thing Scott did. It struck me as kind of effeminate. But, I mean, listen, if people feel that, it's nice. It's nice that you guys have your little, thing.
We're not the first ones who have ever done this. I mean, there's been billions and trillions of dads out there,
I think the sentiment is nice. But for a guy to tell another guy, like to my dad, I definitely say Happy Father's Day. And I love him and express that. But to a guy to say to another guy, the sentiment is nice, but it definitely seems kind of effeminate.
I think it's just saying, I think you're a good dad, and I'm a good dad too, basically.
That's
Here's a
Would
weird...
you do that to anyone?
What, I responded to Fred's email?
But
sure.
would you instigate something like that?
Would I send an email like that?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I was happy to be a part of it, but no, I wouldn't send that out. What were you going to say, Scott?
A weird Father's Day question. So someone I know had one son who died, and I was leaving the golf course, and he said, "Hey, have a happy Father's Day." Do I say you too, or how do I?
I hope you're having a great Father's Day. And did you know his son?
I didn't, but I've heard all about him.
And I'm sure you miss your son, and I'm sure it's a tough.
But
day
is
for you
he
too.
still a father?
I would have handled it with you too. Yeah, I would have said you too.
Yeah,
because
you too. Okay.
If heaven forbid, a child passes away, you remain their parent until you pass away.
You go, Happy Father's Day. Oops, forgot. Sorry.
I was like,
what did you do?
I just said
You
thanks.
didn't wish him a happy Father's Day?
He still has a kid living?
No,
they're all gone.
Well, chances are he has a father as well, so you're covered. He's someone's son, right?
Well, that's not. You don't say Happy Father's Day because you're someone's son.
I'm saying it could have worked for you either way if you got called on it for some reason. But yeah, I think you say you too there.
No. You definitely remember the son and that he lost his son or daughter at that point.
Are you enjoying coaching?
I love it. I mean, I must be loving it because I've done this spring. I did a spring travel team. I did my son's rec team, and then I did my younger son's rec team.
Is it hard?
And now I'm doing summer travel.
Is it hard to play everyone equally? Don't you want to go for the win?
Oh, God. Yeah, absolutely. It's really tough making that lineup each week. And I found towards the end of the season, I started just sticking to my guns a little more and putting the guys that deserve to play certain places there.
And how old is the team? What grade?
They're 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade.
How did how did the parents feel, more importantly, when you started going for the wins and kind of sitting some of the kids?
I didn't hear any complaints. I think, we just had the team party. A number of them were there, and, everyone seemed to have a good time.
David in Iowa, you're on the wrap-up show. Hey, David.
Hey, hello. Hey, I was calling on the Father's Day thing. I have buddies of mine that have been friends for, years, and I think it'd be more effeminate, as you guys are saying, to avoid the subject on Father's Day when the day's set aside for, people who are fathers, than to wish them Happy Father's Day. Saying fuck it and it doesn't exist is, more emasculine than being a man and wishing a good friend of yours Happy Father's Day.
I would wish a good friend of mine Happy Father's Day if I saw him. I'd say, I saw a lot of dads, everyone says Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
And Fred going out of his way, I really do feel was different because me, him, and John have a relationship on that level. But I think it's weird when, Sal's the king of this, and I'm surprised he didn't do this yesterday. Almost every holiday, Sal sends out a disingenuous mass text about Happy Mother's Day, may all your mothers be the greatest day, or Happy Father's Day, or Happy Flag Day, or Merry Christmas.
But it's written in that Sal vernacular, almost like a greeting card. Like what Sal's trying to do.
And I got about a half a dozen friends who do that. I got a buddy of mine who wished me Happy Father's Day yesterday via text, and I'm pretty sure he only sent it to me. But there's a lot of people who send out everyone in their book, and to me that completely dilutes it.
Yeah, it's just weird taking the time to type it out and doing all that stuff. I mean, if you see someone, that's one thing, but
yeah, but also to say Happy Father's Day. Maybe you say, I hope you're having a good Father's Day.
Well, that's what I got. Yeah,
but to say Happy Father's Day
but I don't. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think it is.
Why?
It just strikes me as a little too soft.
Should I have an unhappy Father's Day?
No, but to say to another man, Happy Father's Day.
Do you guys think Howard is offended when he's not included in sort of the who's a good dad conversations that we have?
Fred fell into that weird abyss that can happen on the show where you just don't see it coming. Because Howard goes, oh my God, Doug emailed me and I don't want to be bothered with that. And then Fred goes, yeah, I sent one to John and Gary. Well, why didn't you include me? And Fred goes, well, you already said you're annoyed. He goes, yeah, but you didn't know that yet.
No, but I think Fred went through it. It's it's that thing that Howard's like, well, why does anyone sit next to me? Because you probably you might enjoy him, you might like him, but there's a big risk that he's gonna next day on the air yell at you for sitting next to him.
I almost emailed Howard a couple of times yesterday, say, hope you're having a good Father's Day, and I felt that he would be annoyed by it.
You know him at this point. Yeah.
Now joining us on Wrap Up Show is the other nominee for Dad of the Year or Best Dad of the Show.
I don't know about that.
Fred Norris. Fred, when
you guys have definitely cinched that up.
Well,
I'm merely an also ran.
That's not true.
That's not true. You're being humble.
You really
I'm
are
the best dad.
No.
Stop with this.
What are you not the best at?
That's right.
But what you were telling a story during the break about, just tell real bit about the game ball, because,
There's a game ball you give out to whatever player did a great play or whatever during the game. So I feel really bad about this, but I had all the kids lined up afterwards, and I go, and today's game ball goes out to, and I started pointing towards my son Kyle, and then I pulled it back, go, no, Peter.
Oh, Jesus.
It was bad. I felt terrible.
And surprised he didn't attack you in the middle of the night with a bat.
And that's why you don't get the vote for Best Dad on the show.
Come on.
Torture your kid like that. But Fred, how did you think? Do you think Howard was offended that you didn't send him that email?
I don't think so. I think that's just him doing his thing that he normally does on there, which is, if he sees something that could be considered a weakness, he attacks. And job well done.
Well, Benji was saying how he thought it was kind of effeminate for you to send it in the first place.
That's a guy who goes to his girlfriend's gigs.
Yeah, we do gigs
and
and
sings backup when he has no business being on the stage. You want to talk about effeminate? There you go. You're more of a girlfriend than you're a boyfriend.
I'm a great girlfriend. But no, I think there's something that's it reminds me of, and I hate this. I assume you probably
that's the thing.
did you do this?
You're going with stereotypes, Benj.
Yeah, can I finish? It reminds me of guys that say
I don't want you to
say like we're pregnant.
It's going nowhere.
I hate when guys say like we're pregnant.
No, I get that, but I don't see. I don't see.
Did you say we're pregnant?
No.
No, I didn't.
Well, I applaud
never
that you at
said
least
that.
kept that part of your
Never said that.
manhood.
Never said that, Benji.
I applaud that.
A man with C plus breast is calling me effeminate.
Didn't Fred wear the baby Bjorn? You know the
Never.
Didn't you say?
No, I drew the line at that one too.
Absolutely not.
You can have my balls, but I'm not wearing the Bjorn.
Well, like I said,
that was brought up to me, and I said, no, I'm not wearing it. Sorry, can't happen.
I want to move on this over one other Father's Day thing, and then we're going to get to Mark Wahlberg, which is Howard talked about. He's like, hey, I raised 3 daughters. I went to the recitals. The difference between raising boys and raising girls, because you guys have boys and Fred and I have the girls, and it's really night and day.
Well, it is because Scott sort of touched on it a little bit. You can do some great things with your kids that they genuinely want to do, that you genuinely want to do. Meaning, like when I would say we're going to the Jet game today, there was mass excitement from everybody except for even Mary, because Mary stayed home without us. So you can't do that. You know what I mean? You have to go see Taylor Swift, and which, by the way, frighteningly, I think you're beginning to like. You get to go.
I've grown partial to Tay Tay. It's true.
They're not in One Direction, are they?
No.
Oh, you're lucky.
But you go to even when I remember when John's kids were younger. You know, Disney on Ice, all those boy band concerts,
dance recitals.
So Fred, you're going through that right now with One Direction, because I did it with like Hillary Duff.
By the way, if
them.
anybody has tickets out there for Madison Square Garden in December, I'm not going to be shameless about this. Give me some tickets.
See, and that I think is part of what makes a good dad, because you clearly don't want to go, and you're going for your kids because you want to see your kids enjoy it. And
well, it's they expect you're the father. You're supposed to participate. You don't just donate sperm and then walk away.
But Fred brings up an excellent point. I remember the moment where I decided whatever favors I had would no longer be used on me. They would be used on the kids. And
I don't even ask for favors.
And it was to get Barney tickets at Madison Square Garden. Like I said, I know if I talk to the record company guy and I get to buy tickets to him, I can't go back in a month and ask for Springsteen tickets. That's a sacrifice I'm going to make.
But our kids are all worth it.
Hey,
so
Gary, will you ever, like, because you have your sons are like, what, 14 and 17?
Yeah.
Like, will you ever talk about like a chick being hot?
No. I mean, I would never do that. I would never say, "Wow, that chick's hot." I mean, Lucas has pointed it out to me before.
Well, and how does that get mentioned? You go like, does that? Dad, that chick looks interesting.
No, he's like, she's super pretty or something. He doesn't. I don't think he
say nice tits or anything.
No, he doesn't use the word hot.
All right, here's a Father of the Year, Sal Governale. Sal, we were talking before about. I don't know if you were listening.
The sarcasm just bleeding through the walls.
By the way, are your kids circumcised?
Yes.
So they can't play What's in My
They're
Pouch.
not like you.
They can play with me, but I can't play with them.
The game ends with Sal.
Yeah.
What's
He
that,
didn't
Fred?
want competition, I think.
Somebody,
I'm actually glad that they are circumcised.
Somebody commented on how, I mean, we were talking about what Doug Hurwitz sent out, that Father's Day thing, but a lot of times you'll send out messages on different holidays wishing everybody a happy whatever.
Right.
Almost every holiday.
Yeah, and then I stopped because I realized nobody gave a shit. It was pretty disgusting, to tell you the truth, when you send something out like that, and you just want to extend something nice and wish somebody well, and nobody even has the decency to write at least thank you back. But after a while, you're like, you know what?
It's a group email you sent.
May I answer that?
I ceased that for quite a bit because nobody gave a shit. I think Fred hit the nail on the head. Like he said, like Howard utilizes our email for business use, for professional purposes, and he sent out private ones, and I think that was great.
May I answer your thing?
Yes, you may, sir.
When you send out an email to 150 people saying Happy Father's Day, I don't feel like you really mean it for me. I feel like you mean it more for you.
I
like you want to look like the good guy. But
exactly. That's a good point. And I don't think I've sent out Happy Father's Day through our email system.
No,
but
you usually text it.
Yeah, I'll text. I do text it, and I text it one at a time. I don't do a group text for something.
You don't?
No, not at that. No, never have.
Were you?
So you just do 100 people one at a time?
I've never done really 100 people. Probably a handful. I would say maybe 20 people.
Did you say thank you to Doug when he sent that out?
I did say thank you to him. Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm the only one who did. Whether it's for a group of people or not, it's just a nice gesture. There's nothing wrong with that, with being kind like that. But I kind of get where Gary's coming from, too. It does come off somewhat insincere when you're just lumping it all together.
Did he send it to everyone or just those of us who have kids?
No, I think
that was a group email.
Steve Brandano got it.
Happy Father's Day,
we need to know about Steve? Or
were you in the Dominican Republic last year or something?
By the way, Steve can't have kids, so that was horrible what he said there.
That's really, really bad.
Sal, were you offended when Howard was talking about sort of the
diabetes
best? Were you offended when Howard was talking about the best dads around here and your name didn't come into the conversation?
No, not. I mean,
you
Howard
should be.
No, I'm not one bit. I mean, Howard doesn't really know what I do with my children. He has an understanding of it, but I mean, I've spoken to Howard before about my children, and we've had small conversations. But I don't know if Howard thinks I'm a great dad, but I also don't think Howard thinks I'm an awful dad. I think he's just indifferent to me as a father. He doesn't see me that way.
I think he sees you as a goofball, but you're not take your kids away territory, just a goofball.
Right, exactly.
What do you think makes a good dad?
What do I think makes a good dad? That's a good question. I don't think there's any particular thing that makes somebody a good dad. I think, first of all, it's a tough question to answer because love is unconditional, and and there's what are you laughing at?
You reading from the card you got yesterday?
No. I mean, there are many elements that make a good dad. The most important thing I would say, hands down, is pay attention to your kids. Make them feel important. Make them feel like they have a father figure in their life and somebody that they can look up to and confide in. That's the most important thing, because 90% of the idiots out here who end up in jail or dead or on drugs is because they didn't have a father figure in their life.
You turned out all right.
No.
You turned out better than you were raised.
Yeah, I was raised pretty awfully.
But Sal's another one of those guys that I think is funny that he does things that he likes to do too.
Yeah.
So like the whole, hey, you know what we're going to do with the kids? No, you know what we're going to do with the kids today? I'm going to dress them all up as Kiss, and we're going to pretend to play Kiss.
That's true. Well,
that's more for you than for them.
Listen, influences are inevitable with your children. My dad watched wrestling when I was a kid. My dad watched wrestling, so I watched it, and then I enjoyed it. There were certain things that he did do that I didn't do, so you pick and choose pretty much. But I wish my dad would have watched maybe baseball or football, because I would have liked to have been involved in that type of stuff.
Sal came up with the elevator today, and he wanted to know.
Oh, yeah.
What did you ask me?
How many days a week? I go, did you go to the game on Saturday? And Gary goes, no.
And he looked at me, and I said, there's a game almost every day. And he goes, there is?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, they take a day off like every 2 weeks. And he goes, wow, no wonder they get the big money. He wasn't sure when the World Series was, because JD tweeted, hope Cincinnati gets to the World Series. So he thought it was like this week.
Yeah. But then I remembered, because I don't follow it all, but I know when the World Series is. It's in October. Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Other than your Kiss performing as the Little Gods of Thunder, your Kiss band.
Yeah.
Have you ever done?
I'd like to see a video of that.
We have one. I'll get you one.
What's something that you've done for your kids that you didn't want to do? Like I talked about going to a concert, a dance recital, something like that. Is there anything like that you do for them?
Right now, my son's going through his finals. It sucks. I have to go through all of his final exams with him. I question him every day. Last night we were practicing
You're the one
Italian.
doing that?
What's that?
You're the one doing that?
Yeah. Well,
who should be doing it?
Well, hold on.
Somebody who can spell.
Let's make this clear.
I get exactly.
I get the study sheets that are already constructed, Scott.
So you're back at school too now.
Yeah, I'm back in school too.
I know. I get the same thing. I get the fucking study sheets, and now all of a sudden I'm doing chemistry again.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Do you do that with your kids?
Yeah, I'll do a spelling with them a little bit, and Kyle, they don't like it because I challenge them too hard. I'll give them math.
What do you mean?
Things.
What do you punch them in the face if they can't spell something right?
I'll go through fractions with them in a way, real life way or whatever. And my younger son's like, I don't want to do this, no, and he runs away. And but
what do you mean? What do you mean go through fractions in a real life way? I don't know.
Well, like I'll say, if I have 12 apples and I eat 4 of them, what percentage is left, or something like that, and then they get angry at that.
I think he just wants to do the questions that he has to do, not the ones you're making up.
Exactly.
Do your kids ever tell you that you're not teaching it the way that I was taught it in school, and therefore I can't follow what you're saying?
My kids are totally. The one son will listen to everything I say. The other one wants nothing to do with any of my instruction. So
how do you deal with it?
Just keep giving it to him. He'll get it. He gets it like
forget what he wants.
He waterboards him, I think.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Sal Governale, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we discuss me becoming the tiebreaker in the Bigfoot game. We also discuss why did I elect myself? Was it a good move, or was I just being a little stupid? Speaking of stupidity, I also discuss the 9 planets, the acronyms of the 9 planets, and the 5 Great Lakes. A great person, Great Lakes, planets. What more can you ask for? Check it out.
We'll get Sal in here to talk about how proud he was of breaking the tie in the Bigfoot game, and I believe he offered himself up and answered the question correctly of which are the 49th and 50th states to join the union.
I thought that was a really good question for Sal. I was not positive he would know the answer to that.
Neither was I, but I wonder if Sal was positive that he knew the answer to that, and when he learned the answer to that. We'll get into that.
I do think it's interesting that a guy who sat here and cried and said he doesn't like to be called stupid would offer himself up to play this game.
That's an excellent point, which we should question Sal about, because I don't know.
He's putting himself out there. He's putting himself out for the chance to be stupid again.
Right. Well, but
time is way more important.
Exactly. It's all about getting on the air. Steve, we should get Sal down here. Gary made a great point. You always say you don't want to look stupid, and you're worried about that.
Sure.
Why would you offer yourself up as the tiebreaker, knowing that you may get a simple question wrong and be goofed on all day?
Have to take that chance. Today I did not look stupid.
But what if
it was just the opposite? I think somebody who was a stupid person would just forfeit it altogether. Just remain stupid.
Nobody was thinking of you today. That's the point I'm making. And you sat here. This is what I want to say. You sat here, and I watched you. I watched a tear roll down your face. Well, you said, I'm so sick of people calling me stupid. So
Yes.
you now, when nobody was thinking of you, you put yourself in a position to be stupid. If you didn't know the answer to that, you'd be here, everyone would be calling you stupid, you'd be mocking you. So I'm wondering, why did you put yourself in that position?
Because good radio supersedes stupidity.
No, it's worse than what you just said, by the way, Gary. He's in that position because he is stupid.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're not putting a smart person in we know is going to know the answer to that question. You put a stupid person in that
But would
position.
a stupid person know to go in?
Clearly they do, yeah, some of them.
So therefore that doesn't make the person stupid.
No, it
a
makes
stupid
them
person
stupid. They
wouldn't
just
know.
happen to know that
No,
answer.
Will, you got it all wrong.
I think there are.
You see, Will, what you fail to recognize is that good radio comes first. So you have to utilize all your qualities, whether it's stupidity, whether you have the biggest balls in the world, whether you have huge tits, whether you have a smelly vagina, whether you have big teeth like Gary,
Sorry,
and
you
fuck
didn't,
up,
you
or
didn't
white
show your,
teeth like
you
yours.
didn't show your cockhead the other day when Howard asked you to.
That's true.
That would have been great radio.
Well, yes, it could have, and I'm sure that time will come in the future. But the point that I'm trying to make today is that
Boy, that's such stockbroker bullshit.
It's
you
not
just
bullshit, it's
completely
the truth.
deflected. I'm sure the time will come in the future. Why do we have to wait for the future when it could have came last week?
Good radio could have happened last week.
Right.
Man.
Suspense, my friend, suspense.
What?
Suspense. Create suspense, a build-up. You need a crescendo.
Like
that's that's what entertainment's all about.
So what would you have done today?
I mean, when you watch a movie, the guy doesn't get murdered in the beginning, or
sometimes they do, and then that's an interesting movie too.
Whatever. I mean, the revelation's not there. The great revelation doesn't come right off the cuff, off the bat. It comes at the end.
So it's been a slow build to you revealing.
Maybe
your
on the
penis
last
in
day of the
name
Howard
good
Stern
radio?
show, I'll pull back the foreskin and you can examine the head.
South Life is a great movie.
It sure is.
But what if it was a question today? Like
and
John
yours is a bomb, Jason.
John and I had a backup question, which is again, I think any 6th or 7th grader could answer. Can you name the 5 Great Lakes? Can you?
No, I mean that's no. Well, listen. Regardless of that, let's get back.
No,
to
no. But I'm saying
that
if that would have been the question, you'd have
that
been
would have
here.
been a tough one.
Lake
Lake Erie,
good.
Lake Michigan,
good.
Lake Ontario,
you're rolling.
3 more left.
No, 2 more left.
You want a hint?
Lake Ronkonkoma.
Don't you know the trick they teach you in school?
Yes,
that
it's an acronym. It's an acronym.
Tell him the acronym.
The acronym is HOMES.
Holmes.
Does that help you?
HOMES.
Lake Huron.
Okay.
There you go.
What's the O?
Lake Ontario.
What's the M?
Lake Michigan.
What's the E?
Lake Erie.
And what's the S?
Suez Canal. I don't know. Lake. Lake.
Like something you're not.
Like
Smart?
stupidity? No.
Lake. This must be a tough one. Lake.
Think of the song "The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald."
Can you give me a hint?
Starts with an S.
Lake Shithead. Lake.
Or you
I
can
got 4
ponder
out of
that.
5.
You're
That's
gonna
not
know.
too shabby.
You got 3 out of 5 without.
I got
even
4 out of. Well, I got 4
without the acronym.
Without the
You got
acronyms.
3.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even aware of the. Oh, the only acronym I know is "My mother baked 9 pies for planets." Well, that's not even an acronym actually. That's the
Wait
only
a
thing.
second. My mother baked 9 pies. How many planets
Wait,
are there? How many planets are there?
All right, so go ahead. Do
My
the
mother
planets.
baked
I
9
think,
pies.
Yeah, I think they're all acronyms in there. Wait, but that's
Go
not
ahead.
even. That doesn't even cover them all.
Go ahead. My mother. Do it.
Wait a minute. That's
Give me
what
the
I
planets.
remember. Wait, forget about that one.
No.
I
My
forgot.
mother
I
baked
screwed
9
that one
pies.
up.
Go ahead.
Not even close.
Wait, Mercury.
There you go.
Mars. What the hell's B?
Are you gonna go in order?
Uranus.
There's no B in that. I don't know
Where are you
why.
getting
I
B
think the
from?
teacher who taught me that is
Bakes.
wrong.
What happened to my mother? I mean, this is
My.
Okay,
He
so
said
Mercury,
Mars.
Mercury,
Mars. I thought it was my mother baked. A P is Pluto.
Okay.
But there's but
Isn't
right there,
Pluto
there's
not
not.
a planet anymore?
No, we're down to 8 planets.
We'll
but that's okay.
give that
Yeah,
to him.
Uranus.
That's fair.
I know. I know all the planets. I know them all. I mean, there's Earth.
Okay. Good one, Sal.
I've heard of that one.
Where does that?
But
pop
you know
up in
what?
my
What
other-
do you guys? What do you?
It's so great because
I mean-
because I'm looking at the acronym. I went to look it up. I didn't know it.
What is it?
It's it says, "My very excellent mother just made us 9 pizzas."
Well, that's a different one altogether. Pizza would be better than pie, but whatever. But look,
You got most of the planets.
I know the planets.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Mars, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Uranus.
You got 5.
Earth, 6. Jupiter, 7.
My mother baked 9.
No.
Pizzas.
I said Earth. I got 7. 7.
Well, there's
Come
only
on, what
8
am I?
planets, so.
Pluto is right. Did I throw Pluto into
There's
the
like
mix?
50 different acronyms, by the
That's
way.
Pluto.
Okay, you need one more.
I'm at 8 and down to 9. I need one more.
My very elegant mother just served us nachos. That's another one.
Is that another one?
Yeah.
Venus.
You said that.
Hey! Oh.
No? All right. My very elegant mother just served us. I'll get back to you on that. I don't want to. I'm holding up.
Check
the show.
back in. Well,
But 8 out of
independent of
9,
that-
4 out of 5 legs. Hey.
All right.
I'm
All
90,
right, genius.
I'm in
All
the,
the moons of Saturn.
I'm in the 90 percentile.
Come on.
Of a 4th grader.
You definitely improved. But when you walked out today, you were really proud. I could tell you were.
I was really
happy.
proud. First of all, there was a whole catastrophe in the past with that game, with the Bigfoot game. So I was really worried about it as well. Today, the game was executed perfectly. It went great. The buildup was excellent. Turned into a tiebreaker. We weren't exactly sure what to do. I offered myself up because I'm well aware of where I stand, as far as these games are concerned. And it worked. It turned out to be very entertaining, top to bottom. And that's all that matters to me.
So are you now saying that you offered yourself up to redeem yourself for the game not going well last week to make it go better?
I offered myself up because I just thought it could be a good opportunity to throw a question at me and see where it goes.
But even if I think Sal's thinking is, even if he got it wrong, I think he gets more angry that you guys say that means he's stupid.
It's not, yeah. I mean, forget about getting it right or wrong. It's like right here, like you guys are picking at me, like name the lakes, name the planets. I mean, like just
We're not picking at you. We're just throwing you.
No, will call me stupid 5 times in
that's
a row.
well.
I
Here's
mean,
the point.
I don't think
it's
you're
not
stupid.
funny to bring John Hein into the studio and ask him that question.
Of course,
because
right.
he's a smart guy.
Well, who would
It's funny to bring in Bobo or somebody like you where there's a good chance they could get a very basic question wrong. That's where the game of chance is.
So we're on the same page.
Yeah,
Therefore,
you're an idiot.
just no. We're on the same page as far as production is concerned, as far as putting good radio together. We're both on the same
Right,
page.
and that
that's what matters.
and that
Therefore,
meant
you're
it was-
an idiot.
it was
you're
good.
an ignorant asshole.
No, we needed
you're an
somebody
ignorant jerk-off,
who's
and you
not
don't know
very
what the fuck you're
intelligent
talking about.
to go in there.
No.
And you
that
were
has nothing-
perfect.
Well,
Thank you.
yes, I did utilize that to my advantage, but you're an idiot, and you sound like an ignorant jerk-off by saying that.
You're missing planets, and you're calling me an idiot.
I'm not missing. I missed one planet.
Why would he be an idiot if he was smart enough to realize that you were the right guy to send in?
Well, because he's calling me an idiot off the bat.
But do you find it hard to argue with a guy who's 29 points higher than you on
No,
the IQ
not
scale? Or that
no,
doesn't matter?
No. IQ does not define a person, not one bit.
Why does
You
it bum
think
you out when you look like an idiot?
Who wouldn't be bummed out when they look like an idiot?
Well, you just said you're
hold on.
not defined by your intelligence.
Sal's not. By the way,
I am intelligent.
Sal's not upset with his IQ score. Just so you know, he's
Why
never
should
been
I
upset.
be?
He
I'm in
thinks
the
it's-
normal
he thinks it's
percentile.
Exactly.
But he's upset when he listen. You make fun. We all jump on you when you get very basic questions wrong. So you make. Yeah, we add fuel to the fire. But at the you're the one that doesn't know this shit. You look stupid on your own.
But you guys
That's
are
your
saying
perception.
that means you're stupid if you don't know that stuff. And
So
I
do you
agree with
think-
Sal. That doesn't necessarily mean you're stupid if you don't know all the Great Lakes. If you don't know the 49.
Okay, I'll tell you. So Benji, I'm gonna. Say you have $100,000 in the bank. I'm just gonna guess. Say you got $100,000 in the bank, and you're gonna take it to somebody who's gonna handle your money.
Sal.
Right? Hold on. No, just anybody. And the guy, while speaking to the guy who's going to handle your money, he does let on that he does not know where California is on the map.
Right.
Are you gonna still give him your money?
That's if I had nothing else to judge on, I might judge on that factor. That could influence me if I have nothing else to judge on.
All right, let's say you
it
have the
depends.
mo-
If he was an investment broker that I knew had a great record, and I
Bernie Madoff had a great record.
Where are all the?
Bernie Madoff fooled a lot of smart people.
That's
You're
true.
right. You're right. We're not being fair because we're only. Where are all the smart examples from Sal? Like
That's true.
We're a man in full. We know his stupid moments.
his phone calls. It shows a
Well,
very creative,
Well,
smart.
Richard's
creative is
50% of that.
Creative is not smart. Creative is creative.
No, you can be smart.
I think his wordplay. Sal has good comedic skills. It's wordplay that you need a certain amount of level of intelligence to do that.
I think Sal's music knowledge is very
not as good as
his
Gary's.
Kiss knowledge.
Well, to me, that's good as Gary's, but that doesn't mean your knowledge isn't solid.
Yeah, well, whatever. Listen,
Yes,
at the end of the
that's
day,
trivia.
look, it was a good game.
And I don't think I think
the segment.
I think
all
a
I
lot
care-
of hold on. I think a lot of people would love to have the ability that you and Richard have to create the stuff that you do.
Yes.
And there is intelligence behind doing that.
There you go.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not calling you stupid or anything like that. I'm just going back to the beginning. I was curious to find out why you put yourself in that position, because when so many times when you were in that position and it went badly, it was clearly visibly upsetting to you.
It was, but like Will said, in this case, I think offering myself up as a sacrifice worked out pretty good.
He's a martyr. He's a good man.
Just like King Neptune. Thank you, Sal. We're going to take a break. When we come back.
I know King Neptune. Oh, wait, did I forget that one? Was that the one? I forgot it. Neptune. I got it.
We'll talk about...
John got
That's where King
No,
Neptune comes
he's talking about King Neptune. That's the guy in the sea or some shit.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, there was a lot of talk about our pets. Howard's having some difficulty with Bianca, and we all talked about what would happen if our pets passed away. Thankfully, 𝗦𝗵cie was here, who has a cat thanks to his wife, but also has definitive opinions about what people should do with their pets. Here's how it went.
Joe in Connecticut. Welcome to the wrap-up show.
Howard was talking about his dog today. It really fucking irritated me, I'll tell you, because I'm a huge fan. I always will be. But let me tell you something. He's sitting there letting his dog suffer, okay? And he's complaining about, I got to go to work, don't die now. What the fuck are you talking about? I put my dog down and I was at work the next day, because that's what guys do. I don't care if you're on network television or anything like that. He's no better than those glass walls assholes that torture animals, okay? He's letting his dog suffer and fall downstairs because he wants to work. Get in the fucking groove of life, asshole, and get your head out of your ass. I want to get your opinion on that. I got to go. Love the show, guys. fuck Benji?
I was having trouble following. Howard's mistreating his dog. How?
Howard early in the show. Howard was talking about how the animals are sick and Bianca's sick, and he mentioned how, jokingly, how he had to go to work and leave the dog. He said it was nice to have sex with Beth without the animals around, that kind of thing. But if you don't think Howard cares about that dog, and there's a reason that he can't put it down, I'm sure.
But was this guy saying kill the dog and go to work?
Yes, pretty much.
Oh,
or do what you got to do and then move on.
Well, what if taking care of the animal, send them to the vet? Isn't that? I'm missing what he's saying.
No, the guy's saying that like Howard would be have more sensitivity, which I don't agree with. Howard sort of made a joke like, I need to get through AGT season without this misery of Bianca passing away, God forbid. But this guy's saying you're torturing her so you can keep doing something.
So put the dog down?
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Dog's in pain now. That's what this guy said.
Yeah, stop the dog from suffering. That's what he was saying.
But what is Bianca suffering from?
Well, she's 10, and I guess Howard said she's getting very old, and she collapsed.
She's having issues. It's tough to walk around, things like that. But I think when that inevitably does happen, Howard's going to take that rough, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. I know he will. I think about my dog's 8 years old now. You know what I always think about when I think about my dog passing? I think about Brian Phelan, who's like the manliest man on the show, came in the morning that his dog died, and Howard said, "You want to say a few words about your dog?" And Brian started to cry. And like, he's a dude. He's a man's man.
I remember when Ronnie's dog passed. Ronnie was completely shaken up over it.
That's one thing I've never really gotten about pet owners in general.
Will does not get the pet thing.
If you had a kid and you were told the kid was going to die when it's 8 years old, like, who would put themselves through that? Like, you get so emotionally invested in this animal, knowing it's going to die in a couple of years, and you're going to be really upset about the whole thing.
Because there's great joy that comes with the 9 or 10 years that you get, and the passing only lasts for a little while. I mean, you get great. I get great.
But again, like I said, with the kid, I don't think if you knew your kid was going to die when it was 8 years old, you'd have the kid.
My kid's not a dog, though.
Oh, you're saying never
depends who you ask around here, believe me.
start to invest in a pet emotionally because
Well, you're just setting yourself up for heartache. Clearly. No?
Well, you shouldn't be born then, because then you got to watch your parents die.
Will doesn't have any dogs.
I didn't have a choice in that.
But Will's not.
Will's got a cat that he loves.
Will's not an animal lover.
Listen, I had 4 dogs growing up, and I was never like, "Oh, I'm gonna cry like my kid just died when the dogs died."
But you didn't treat dogs the way people that Howard treats a dog. Like a dog was like, I know somebody who told me, "Yeah, we had 4 dogs growing up. One died, we just got another one."
Scott DePace?
No.
No, you don't treat your dog or didn't treat your dogs like children, whereas
Absolutely not.
other people
No.
here do treat their dogs that way.
That's true.
So
did your dog sleep in bed with you?
No, they slept outside.
You had
It was a farm.
outside dogs?
Yeah, I mean, like one was allowed inside.
But it's funny because over the years, like I'll hear Howard doing raps on the air, and we'll be on the phone, and he'll just turn around sometimes and it'll go, "It's a fucking dog. It's not a fucking person."
Exactly. Thank you.
But it's funny because you more than any of us have faced death.
Yes.
At like 16, right? 15, 16. So I mean, I'm just picturing like people like, don't bother being friends with him. He's like, a cancer
Good
kid.
point.
Like,
Hey, I pulled through, man.
Don't get invested in Will.
Yeah, don't get invested in him.
Joe, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey guys, Howard was saying about how the cat sleep with him now. I remember a couple years ago him really getting on Gary about him letting what's your dog's name, Murphy, sleep with you, and the cat sleep with you. I just kind of want to get Gary's take on that.
I don't remember, but we always talk about that one day we want to go back and do a show of Howard's rules that are no longer rules anymore. Everybody who drinks is stupid. Don't. He once had a whole thing where he yelled at somebody that had a dog who hadn't had his balls cut off, and it was a whole screaming thing about what kind of fucking idiot wants to look at balls. Like Howard's got a whole set of rules that changes as you move on. So I don't remember that, but I think that's really funny.
Well, another thing too, I had a friend of mine who his father allowed his cat to sleep with him. He had a cut on his leg where the cat's paw went up against this cut on his leg. Dude got cat crap in his that cut. had to have his leg amputated. So I'm against the animals sleeping with me, especially cats. With that, they're always engaged in their fecal matter. So,
well, I will tell you this: we have a big rule when the pets sleep with us, and the cats always sleep on top of the covers. But when Murphy goes underneath the covers like 100 times a night, we have a top sheet, and then another like a blanket, and then a quilt, or whatever you want to call it. So he's only allowed to go under the quilt. So I have a blanket and a sheet between the dog and us, and skin.
That's a lot of work to allow your pets.
It is a lot of work.
I know Jason lets all three of his pets sleep in bed with him and Janice. And I know one day he came in with scratches all over his forehead. I guess the cat sleeps on top of his head. And sometimes it woke up in a rustle or whatever and scratched his head all up.
I knew a guy a long time ago. This is so gross. Who said that he woke up one time and his dog was licking his balls. The guy's balls. He did stop it, but I remember him telling me.
Not immediately.
I remember him saying, it wasn't entirely uncomfortable.
I mean, speaking of Jason, do you think he's the one who would take it the hardest when his pet passes away? I mean, Howard's awfully close with the animals. Jason is too. We talked about Ronnie. Sal, I know, loves Cinnamon, his dog.
Cinnamon?
Who do you think's... And Richard Christie cries over anything. I remember when one of his fishies died. Who do you think would take it the roughest here when they lose their pet?
I think it's going to be me. I really do. I love my dog, and I will be very bummed when he's gone. Although I tried to time it. I think I talked about this before. I tried to time it out based on the how long these dogs usually live. That one or both of my kids would be gone from the house by the time he dies. Because I think it's just I'd rather make a call to college than have fucking kid walk in and see a dead dog on the floor.
See, I didn't think it was going to be Gary. Do you?
Gary seems pretty involved with a dog. Jason, though.
No,
Jason talks about like their pets. I mean, their children. Again, literally his kids. He says, my son, my baby, whatever the fuck it is. Teddy, that dog.
My little man.
Yeah, whatever he does. Throws birthdays.
That's
you know
not
that.
true.
Yes, you have.
No, it's not.
Birth parties, cards.
Exchange. Yeah, you buy them gifts.
I do buy them gifts.
What did you buy? When John's dog got sick, you got him a...
That was very nice, by
What
the
was
way.
that thing?
We got him a little chew toy.
What was it called, though? There's some kind of...
I don't know what it
name
was
on
called. Oh, there was some... Janice bought it, my wife.
What was
it had some weird Jewish, saying on it. I don't remember what it was. She thought it was funny because it had Hebrew right or whatever in the story. She's not Jewish herself, so she just thought, this would be funny.
My dog's not Jewish either.
Well, I got a question for you. You celebrate Hanukkah, right?
Yeah.
How long have you had your dog?
Almost 2 years.
Did your dog get a Hanukkah gift?
Yes.
My dog gets Christmas
Wait,
gifts.
hold on. Let me think about that. I don't think so, but I wouldn't care if she did.
Would
my
you care
dog,
if she got Christmas if you were in a mixed relationship?
my dog gets Christmas gifts, and my dog has a stocking.
Oh, yeah, my pets all have stockings, and I'm not even Christian. I have stockings for Olive and Teddy. And
Did Olive and Teddy get you anything for Father's Day?
Not this year. But
a tie.
In past years, my wife has gotten me a card with their name on it and a little gift. And then this year, I did ask. I go, "What the hell? Where's my gift?" And she goes, "You never do anything for me on Mother's Day." So
I got to tell you, I don't know where the line is for that. Like I said, we get our dog Christmas gifts and everything like that. I went to go Mother's Day shopping and noticed that there was a whole section of cards from the pet for Mother's Day. And I was like, I draw the fucking line there. I'm not getting into that.
Well, like Will said, a lot of people do treat their pets like their children.
Jason.
Yeah, but I absolutely love my pets, and I absolutely, give them probably way too much attention than I should. But when I joke with you in the office that he starts talking about Owen, so I'll start talking about what Teddy did just to be annoying. I know I've met people that literally treat their animals like pets, and I know I'm not. I mean, they're pets like children, and I know I'm not like.
But my guess is it's sort of because I actually had we had a birthday party for Kermit, Elisa's dog, yesterday, and my guess is I loved it. But it's sort of it's like a guy whose girlfriend likes Sex in the City. It's like now you have I have to watch Sex in the City, but you really love it. My guess is you really love it.
Well, but that's how it happened. Yes, I do love it now, but that's how it happened for me. Janice, when we were dating, got this.
I just had a crowbar Kermit.
Yeah, got this cat Olive, and she had a birthday party for it when it was a year old, and I was dating her, and that's the picture that 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗿 referring to. And at first I was just doing it because she was into it. But I never had a pet growing up. That's where I started to fall in love with pets, and then since then we've got
one other awful thing about Jason. This is very early in your relationship with Janice. And I think you guys are on the rocks.
I hate when you say this.
I
know what you're going to say.
Remember, Jason would say.
Wait, take your time. Jason
said that he was only with Janice at that time so that he could hang out with Olive, the cat.
Wow.
That's 95%.
That was a long time ago. Long time ago.
What happened was
I can't imagine why you guys be on the rocks if you say something like that.
Janice and I were off and on. And she lived in Jersey, and I lived in New York, and we only saw each other on the weekends, and it was a giant pain in the ass, and I hated to go down there. And then she got the cat, and I was like, at first I used to be a big giant pain in the ass to go down there, but now I know at least I get to play with the cat, and the cat's cute. It gave me a whole.
She married you?
8 years later.
Wow.
Very early on.
But I did want to talk. I came down here and I heard you guys talking about the sex stuff with the animals, which is a gigantic pain in the ass. Because I have all the pets in bed, and Will's right. They don't always sleep on my head, but once in a while I'll wake up with just a giant scratch across my face that I don't know where it came from. Like I just assume.
How do you know it's not Janice?
I could be, but I just assume somebody ran across it. They wake up last night. They woke us up. Knocking stuff over on the dressers and stuff. And it's so weird because the cats aren't hard to get rid of for sex. Like you just pick them up, you drop them out of the room. But our youngest one, our baby she will cry outside. You know how Howard said his would hit the head into the door. Ours cries, and then the dog is the hardest because he'll just bark. I mean, he'll just stand outside the door and fucking bark. And then
my dog cries.
Yeah.
He cries outside the door, and sometimes he used to be able to open the door. I wouldn't lock it because he can jump up and put the handle down and come in, which is a huge. I had to change the handle on the front door of my house because I'd come home, nobody was home, and the front door would be wide open. He'd be crawling around the lawn.
So what do you do?
Well, okay, so here's the deal. The cats always go out of the room because they're, like I said, they're easy. The dog's like 50-50 because sometimes the dog sits there and just does not give a shit. It happens, So, we'll see how far that can go. And then sometimes the dog really gives a shit and he's all up in our business and you just got to get up and throw it out of the room. I mean, what can you do?
He's right. Sometimes the dog seems very interested in what's going on in my butt.
It's always funny to me when the dog cannot. I'm like, what, this time?
Wait, the dog's sniffing your ass while you're having sex?
He's sniffing around. Just sniffing
around. Where is he sniffing?
Your back, your butt, your legs.
While you're having sex?
Not while. Usually, like when you're getting ready for. Not usually while.
Gary's dog has huge balls too. That's like a whole other dimension. Like at least I don't have balls in bed.
How do you know his big?
I've met Gary's dog and it has huge balls.
We're going to move off pets for a second, although we didn't talk about Robin. I think she would be... I don't know. How would Robin be affected if she lost her cats?
She's lost a couple.
I know.
She dropped $15,000 to try and save one, so I would say pretty messed up if she lost
she did. Isn't that she got the other one? She got a kidney transplant for one of them?
Yeah.
And she kept... Well, I didn't know... I felt bad. I didn't know the kidney transplant one passed away, or that's...
No, it's got a little dialysis machine in her apartment.
On a roller.
Craig in Albany, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I was just calling in because it sounds like Will's an asshole.
Thank you.
And I was wondering, if when he dies and his wife lives longer than he does, if she should have bailed on the whole marriage for that reason.
It's a horrible analogy.
Yeah, I think I can defend Will for a second. I'm not defending how he feels, but he's saying that when you marry somebody, you don't know who's going to live longer, but a pet, you're going to outlive a pet. I don't agree with him.
Right, but my point is you don't not invest into something because there's going to be pain down the way, especially if it's going to be rewarding in the meantime.
Well, that's your thought. I mean,
it's your choice to do whatever you want.
I don't agree with...
I just don't want to hear people whining about how upset they are when their dog dies. You knew it was coming. You knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, Will always says to me about pets is like you're just setting yourself up for sadness down the road. And I mean, look, he's right. I mean, I know that in all likelihood, even though I'm fat and out of shape, I'm going to outlive my pets, and it's going to be horribly sad. But so he's right. I don't think he has to be so cold about it.
Hey, well, it's just the whole pet thing in general drives you nuts because it's like a pig. A pig is smarter than a dog, and in a lot of ways, it's friendlier than a dog or as friendly as a dog.
Right.
But somehow we've decided as a society it's okay to eat fucking pigs, but dogs are man's best friend. And then we look down at another society that says, oh, you can eat dogs, they're fine.
You're wrong there. Dogs chose us, Will, not the other way around.
Exactly.
No, seriously. There's a whole documentary about it, how they're considered
We
considered
pick
one
and
of the...
choose what animals are okay to kill and what are, we're going to get so upset
First of
about
all,
when they
I'd
die.
eat dog if they had it in the store, as long as I didn't have to kill it.
Will is being like the Sam Simon of the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Will to turn on me here.
No, of course not.
You know, Jason would be first in line if they had McDonald's had a sundae with dog in it.
Yeah,
Jason would be like, I'd try it out.
Did you know in Korea they keep peanut butter and jelly sandwiches as pets?
We are the only race of animals that takes another species in as a pet. Like there's no elephant out there that's adopting a cheetah to raise.
Right, actually, that's not true. There are, I think,
very rare instances, but as a whole,
you see that with apes.
As a whole,
apes
don't
do that sometimes.
But you go back to like Egyptian times, and you see on pyramid walls that they kept cats as pets.
Yeah.
And so why did
I get pets. I get pets. I'm just saying,
You think
they're still a dog?
Will,
I'm gonna be like, okay, my dog died. Scott the Pace, he loved his dog. The next day he goes and buys another dog.
Is it callousness, or are you so sensitive that like it would hurt you so much?
It wouldn't hurt me that much, no.
I mean, I feel the same way about adopted kids, so I understand where Will's coming from.
And that's the point right there.
Will's problem's not with the pets; it's with the people, right? That's your problem. It's not with the pets; it's with the people.
Right.
You're saying
Oh,
you don't want to hear
absolutely.
the whining and the crying.
Yeah.
But why can't you have a pet? No, you know it's going to be 15 years old. Why can't you enjoy it while you have it, and you still have a little sadness when it dies? But
A little sadness. Sounds like you're going to, lock yourself in your bedroom for 3
no,
months.
I'll be bummed out, and then I'll get over it.
What will you do when Murphy dies?
I'll just be bummed out. I mean,
but what will you do with Murphy?
Oh, I already have a plan. I haven't spoken to Mary about this, but I think she's going to love this plan. I'm going to have him cremated, and I have a statue of Murphy that Howard and Beth got me as a present that's on my front lawn. It's a beautiful statue.
Sans balls.
I mean, and I'm not talking about like a statue of 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗏. I'm talking about they gave an artist a picture of my dog. So it is actually a statue of Murphy. So I think I'll take the ashes and I'll bury them right underneath the statue.